with the excellent spelling. He might outdo me in the math, but not English. Did I misspell something? What did I misspell, Linda? How's everyone doing? I'm just low on energy because my sleep sucked. Yeah, I feel the same. I'm also kind of low on energy. How is everyone doing? Hello, welcome to the stream. It's a lot of people in there. I've got a mate who can't eat lentils because it messes with their acid reflux. Do you ever get that? Um, yeah, like a lot of the times when I make, depends on what you mean by lentils. Because if he eats like uh, curries and stuff, a lot of the times the tomato sauce is the one that really messes with their stomach acid, and you have to either add a little bit of well, because it's a bit acidic for the stomach. But what I do is I add a little bit of sweetener, and it always helps. Sugar, or just like a teaspoon, or um, some other form of syrup, date syrup or something. Wait, I'm putting the signs, everyone. Give me 1 second. Jake is here. Vegan engineer is here. Hello, everyone. Dracolomb is here. Holding up this little sign that says "Let's talk." We'll have conversations today. We'll have 2 more activists joining, and we'll do it in turns. Yes, we'll take turns, and you'll see me. You'll see some of them. It'll be a little bit of a different stream today, and we're in front of the cheese store again. Our usual. You want to have a conversation? It's okay. We'll try to be like, my cards have not arrived yet, but I am using the We the Free cards. But they do have the QR code and the resources mentioned there, so that's kind of cool. Because I made some special We the Free cards for our team. So these are our team's We the Free code. Your spelling, I was referring to your test messages in chat.
That's really interesting.
Wait, which test messages in chat? Can you see my other chat? My other? Hey, Vegan Rebel. Alice Moral. Are you vegan? Yeah, of course, of course. What sort of person wouldn't be, huh? Actually, you know what? I'll use the other sign. This is attracts a little bit more people. The color, the everything. You wanna have a conversation? Yeah, you wanna have a conversation?
Sorry?
Do you wanna have a conversation with me?
About what?
Animals.
No, she.
No.
She's
You're
nicer
probably
than I.
much wiser
It's
than
better
me.
have a
You're much
conversation
wiser
with a
than me.
beautiful young girl.
But I bet you're much wiser and you can
No,
have better things to say.
He loves it more with you than with me, sir.
I think you'll be more valuable for the younger people.
They're fighting
No.
here.
I think
Fight!
No, I think you'll be more valuable for the young people.
No, it's okay. Come and have a conversation
Okay,
with me. He
okay.
seems to be backing away.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. You're okay. Are you okay,
How
B?
old are you?
22.
I'm 4 times old as you.
You're 88?
I'm 88.
Damn.
Wow.
I love
And
your style. I
and
love your
life-
style.
Well, lifetime, I would rather have a conversation with a girl.
With her rather than me? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I get it. I would also rather have a conversation with her rather than me, so that's
Oh,
fine.
this is a live stream.
Yeah, I am
Okay.
live. Are you okay being live on
Yeah,
YouTube?
that's fine.
Okay, give me a second. You want to come here so that you're in
Okay,
view? Love it. What's your name?
Annie.
Annie, I'm Chip. Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Annie. Nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Annie?
I'm from Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm from Romania, so we're
Oh,
kind
that's
of
my neighbors.
Yeah. So Annie, Annie, you said, right?
Yeah.
So I'm
Are you good?
I'm an animal rights activist. I
Oh.
want to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Well, I love animals. I've never had a pet. I've only had hamsters, which, but I love animals, yeah.
Do you think we should treat animals like objects, or should we treat them like individuals?
I think we should treat them like individuals, like the way you would treat a person.
I like that. So, and then now I'm going to throw this hypothetical example out there.
Okay.
It may sound absurd, but just go.
Yeah,
with it.
yeah, sure.
So, let's imagine that I take a dog, I give them an excellent life, I bring them into existence, I give them an excellent life. I give them the best belly rubs, best toys, all the food, everything that they want.
Yeah.
And at the age of 2 years old, when they can no longer grow or they're at their biggest, I take them in the back of the house, I shoot them in the back of the head, and then I use their bodies as a punching bag.
Holy fuck. No, yeah.
Holy
that's,
fuck, yeah, I like
think
that.
that's crazy. And I think the same thing applies to people. I think if you want to have a pet,
Yeah.
it's the same thing as if you want to have a kid. It's a very big responsibility. If you're not ready for it, just don't.
Oh, but
don't
that's
get
not,
it.
not a pet, right? Like I specifically breed them for that purpose. No, they're not a pet.
Then I think you're crazy.
I'm
I
crazy?
think it's a mental illness. I don't think you should be treating any living thing like that.
But I need to work out, so why would that be bad though?
You can go to the gym and you can do it in the gym. I think it's. I personally think that's a sickness. You know, it's. You can go and
said it
punch.
3 times
Yeah,
already.
you can go and punch a punching bag,
Okay.
which it's made for that purpose, for you to punch and get out your anger and
So is it safe to assume that if we have an alternative, we shouldn't harm an animal?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you one last
And I'm
question.
saying this is fake letter, just
Okay.
for the people who are watching.
I'm
so
gonna
it's
ask you
not-
this one last
Yeah.
question, and then you might turn it back. Okay.
Okay,
Do you think this
okay.
also applies to cows, chickens, pigs, all these other animals also?
Oh, okay. See what you're going. Well, what I said, it should be the same, but unfortunately, it is not. We're, evolutionary. We have different animals for different purposes, which I don't know if it's morally right or wrong, but
But you did say it's morally wrong if I chose the purpose for a dog and it's one to be a punching
yeah,
bag, right?
yeah.
So why wouldn't it be morally wrong to choose the purpose for any other animal and say, well,
I think maybe nowadays it is.
Option. Yeah,
I
'cause
think
nowadays we have
because
options.
back then we didn't have the options, and there
Yeah.
were these animals were, people were looking at them for this specific person,
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
can survive. They can, and there are still countries where it's necessary for those animals to keep people alive.
Yeah. But nowadays for you and me, it's not, right?
No.
No, exactly. So can you and me justify choosing to buy animal products knowing that we would be paying for an animal to be treated like an object for us?
Well, I think it's morally wrong. I do eat meat. I am putting it out there. There
Yeah.
are also other alternatives, which I don't know how good they are for you, because there is some, it's
They're pretty
chemistry,
good for you.
but chemistry is put in there, to make protein out of other things, or
Not
there's like
necessarily.
cricket protein now. Do we consider crickets animals?
Yeah, don't eat
know?
crickets. Yeah, they also have an experience of life.
Yeah,
I see.
I get.
The wherever I see it's drawing the line, sort of, if we have to draw a line, it's where if somebody has a subjective experience of life. So if
Yeah.
they're somebody to themselves,
Yeah.
right? If
Yeah,
they're
and
somebody
it's-
to themselves, don't harm them.
And it's much easier to when it's personal, it's much easier to pick a side. When I'm not
Yeah.
involved, I mean, like, yeah, it's whatever. But if you
Yeah.
have to go and shoot the cow, I cannot do it. And
Yeah, but you are
it's-
picking a side, aren't you? Because if
I
you
am,
choose
yeah.
to buy these products, you
Yeah,
are
I am,
picking the
yeah.
side. Yeah. Do you think? And you said it's wrong, right, to do so.
I think so.
So
Yeah, I think it is.
so I don't care what you did in the past, but why continue doing that?
That's a good question. I don't know. It's a change where some people are not willing to do it.
Yeah.
I still think that some vegan options or vegetarian options are maybe more expensive than.
It's
some-
cheaper to be vegan.
You think so?
I know so. Yeah, we have
okay.
studies and.
Okay.
Including in Romania, I've seen my parents went bankrupt and they live in Romania and they started eating mostly plants because of
Yeah.
budget constraints.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think change is it's a big step. People, as you can see, it takes a while to change people.
but what
And-
about you? Because we can't take responsibility for everyone else
Yeah.
does, but we can take responsibility for our own needs, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, when I said that I bring a dog into existence and I shoot him in the back of the head, if there would be thousands of other people that do that,
Yeah.
me stopping wouldn't stop the system, but it would stop for that one dog, right?
That's true,
So
yeah.
you stopping wouldn't stop the system, but it would stop for a couple of animals that go into the system specifically for you.
Yeah. Well, again, I think this is kind of like, when people talk about global warming and the things you can do about global warming, not using plastic bags and whatever. Yeah, it matters what we do, but it is the big companies, the rich people who are millionaires, billionaires. They are the ones in charge. We can do changes.
Come on, this is your
No,
responsibility.
I know it is mine, but I definitely think it's much bigger than that. And people you cannot make everybody boycott eating meat, but you can make the big companies stop selling meat.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
there's
that's
a-
what's gonna make the change, the
but-
big change.
That's exactly what I said moments before, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a couple of animals out there that have your name on them, and they're going
Yeah.
to get exploited and slaughtered specifically because you make those choices.
Mm.
So how do you justify to them saying, yeah, well, everyone else is doing it, other animals are being killed. Yeah, but why are you killing them specifically?
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe I live with a better conscience, not knowing that I didn't personally kill them. So maybe that makes me feel better about
Yeah, I can
eating
understand
meat.
that. Yeah.
And I think that's maybe for a lot of people. So I guess just better way of people talking about it, maybe making people more educated on what's happening and how they, how those animals live, and because I've heard how they treat those animals. I haven't personally seen it.
But let's talk about dairy
Yeah.
cows, and then I'll let you go. Okay.
Yeah,
So, for
sure.
example, cows produce milk. Why do they produce milk?
What?
Why do the cows produce milk, or when do they produce milk?
I think it's when they've given birth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're smarter than I am. I didn't know that. I
And I
used
think
to
it's
think that they eat grass and
and they
produce
can,
milk.
once they have given birth, as long as you stimulate where they give milk from, they can continue giving milk forever.
No, they don't forever. They do it for up to a year. So
Are you sure?
Yeah. So they repeatedly impregnate them, right? Like cows,
Oh.
farmers don't just wait until cows get pregnant.
Because I've read that women can also actually give milk forever if you continue stimulating the part where they give milk from. They can basically theoretically give milk forever. It's not the same with cows.
I don't think it's the same.
Okay.
No. So hormones work differently in
Okay,
every animal,
okay.
right? Like you can't
Yeah.
say. I mean, yes, sometimes they do inject them with extra hormones
Yeah.
to keep them lactating for longer. But hormones are also expensive. It's cheaper to impregnate them. It's
Probably, yeah.
you keep a bull, you jerk off the bull, take the sperm, and
Yeah.
you impregnate the cow. Well, first of all, I think it's unfair to impregnate a cow against her will, because we do it so that we benefit from it, right?
Yeah.
We don't do it for her benefit. Then when the babies are born, we take them away from their mothers. Do you know
Yeah.
why we do that?
No, I don't.
Because if the baby stays with the mother, they drink the milk.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if in Bulgaria it's the same as in Romania, because we have subsistence agriculture. Like a lot of people in the countryside, they have their own animals.
Yeah, it's common.
Yeah, it's common. Yeah, so in Romania, I saw it. My grandma do it. For example, what my grandma would do is she would let the baby come and drink a little bit of the milk, and then she would use a broom to shoo the baby away. And she would keep the baby for like a month, so that
Yeah.
just to start the lactation process properly.
Yeah.
And then she would also send the baby to slaughter.
So did you tell your grandma that she's wrong for that? Did you
I
stop-
didn't get
did
the
you-
chance,
Did you
but I
cut
would've.
off all contact with her?
Well, no, she's
Because
dead
of-
now.
Okay, I'm sorry
Yeah.
to hear that.
It's
but
okay, fuck her,
no,
she's
it's
dead. Who cares? I'm kidding.
No,
kidding.
man.
I like to make jokes like that. People
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like it.
yeah, yeah.
No. I liked my grandma.
no,
She was
because
a good
your
person.
grandma probably
Yeah.
was a generation where that was necessary, and
Exactly,
they did that for a
exactly.
living. And I was what I said. It's different to change generations, and with the right tools and the right education for people, it's and the right options, and when you give an example, you need to give also a solution for that example.
Completely
for that.
agree,
So
yeah, yeah.
it's and
Yeah.
more education, and
Yeah. I also don't know how many options my grandma would have. Like I would talk to her
Exactly.
about it.
and probably with her pension or whatever the money she was getting after
Oh, she would get
she
so
probably
little
wasn't
money.
enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't probably enough for the great
But it's a
lifestyle.
different situation,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Because I wouldn't tell a person who has no other choice other
Yeah.
than that. I wouldn't tell
Yeah.
them, hey, you need to stop and you should suffer from it. No, the point is, we who have the options, we
Yeah.
should choose to not exploit animals, right? And by the way, the cows are killed when their milk production declines, which is at a fraction of their lifespan. Yeah, it's pretty messed up, right? And we are responsible for it because we pay for it, right?
Yeah.
And if more of us who can choose to be vegan, then the people who cannot will also also have the opportunity, right? So we're not just harming the animals, obviously the environment and all that stuff, but we're also making the people we're putting some people in this position where they have to harm animals, even though if all of us chose, they wouldn't be in that position anymore,
Yeah, that's a
right? So what do you think you should do about it? Like, have you ever considered being vegan so that you leave all of this behind?
I have. I actually don't buy my own food because I study in the US and I eat in a cafeteria, so I don't really buy food for myself. So there are some vegan options, so I can maybe start, doing that and not choose to go and eat the meat,
Yeah.
We need to go? Okay.
Okay. Well,
But yeah.
Thank you for gifts.
Thank you for the talk.
Yeah, I'll give you a card. There's a documentary here called Dominion, or the most important. I think you like the most important speech ever here. Can you give that a watch?
I will.
And until you watch that, can you choose to consume plant-based? Maybe you watch it tonight. You have a couple of
Okay.
plant-based meals and like that. Can you do
Okay, I
that?
think what you're doing is great and it's educating people. So nice talk.
Thank you. You seem like an open-minded person.
Thank you.
know? Have a good one. Cheers. Nice girl. Nice woman. Nice woman. Good conversation. There's a lot of people on the street today. I gotta apply sunscreen, everyone. Give me 1 second. Because I haven't applied sunscreen because I thought there's no sun today. But it's a dickish sun. Nice person, yeah. She's cool, open ears and mind, yeah. I'm in a very, very jokey mood, as you heard. So you might hear some really bad jokes from me. You wanna have a conversation? I'm sorry, everyone, if you're gonna be hearing some bad jokes on my side. Yes, look at the me oiling up. I don't know what it is. It's just the more nihilistic I become, the more I have these days when I'm like, nothing really matters. So then I just start joking about everything. We'll survive, yeah. Hello, Rich, nice to see you here. The last time you were out on the street was probably the best time you were out with the ducks and stuff. I actually showed it to my wife. I really appreciate it and I learned a lot from you. Hey. Sure. Do you want to have a conversation? How old are you?
Just turned 21 today.
Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
How many people are watching it?
Oh, we just started, like 40 people, not a lot. You want to come here so that you can view? What's your name?
Rowan,
Rowan, I'm Chip. Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
Where are you from, Rowan?
England.
England. Rowan, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I think they're beautiful.
You think they're
We need
beautiful?
to look after them.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a statement out there and you tell me what you think. I think the only way to respect the rights of animals, which we should, right,
Uh-huh.
is to be vegan.
Yeah,
You agree?
somewhat. I think if you're definitely into it, I think veganism is probably the best way to look after animals. Obviously, I'm myself not a vegan, but I can understand where the impact of being vegan has on obviously the environment and animals.
But if you can also understand that if you're not vegan, you choose to violate the rights of animals, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
And it is a choice. It's not
In
like
some
a
respects.
necessity.
No,
or
I
anything.
agree. I agree.
Yeah. So why make that choice then?
I don't know, because obviously we were born, in some respects, we were born with canine. Meat is an essential part of the human diet and has been.
It's not
has been
essential,
for
no.
years.
Because we can't thrive without it.
Agree, but then you're eating ultra processed, aren't you? Which
No.
is the. Do you not
You
think?
don't have to, no.
Yeah, I suppose. But in terms of protein, you'll struggle to get the same amount of protein from a non-animal product from like a.
Also not true, no.
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 What is there products out there?
Soy chunks and tofu are very high in protein.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, I think veganism's a good thing. I think more people are becoming vegan, so I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily.
But how do you justify violating the rights of animals?
But I don't know. I was always just raised to. I can't lie. Maybe I've only just turned 21. I'd say so maybe I never thought about it before. I don't know.
No, that's fair enough. Fair enough. But
So-
thinking about it now, right? Like for example, do you know what happens to dairy cows?
Yeah. I've seen. I watched. I don't know if you have it over with Dominion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched that. Yeah, it is quite sad.
You watched the Minion,
Yes, yeah.
and you didn't feel like changing after watching it.
I did. I
Yeah.
thought about it. It's just
Yeah.
it's a big change to make. But
Is
yeah, I think so.
Is it that big of a change to change what you eat and what you wear?
No, probably not actually. Probably
Right?
not.
Like compared to what the animals go through, what do you think? Who has it more difficult?
Probably the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't disagree with that.
Yeah. So why not be vegan then? What's like? I don't care why you weren't in the past, but going forward, why not just be vegan going forward?
There's no reason I might try it. Might
There's
see
no
how it
reason you
goes.
might try it. Yeah.
Might try it, give it a go, see how I feel. But yeah, no, I do agree. The non-fair trade farms aren't very fair, but yeah, I
But
don't
do you
know.
think the small farms are fair to the animals?
No, well, see, the issue is my family are farmers, my mum and stuff. So my mum doesn't now, but my mum used to be. So she looked after the animals, like she used to name them and stuff. So yeah, some
Did she
some
also kill
farmers.
them?
I didn't know.
No.
No, she was young, so but yeah.
Okay, that's what you mean.
Like, yeah, I don't know. It's some farmers, especially in the UK, do look after their animals. Obviously, I know the slaughtering isn't moral, but they are looked after whilst they're alive. In a lot of British farms. Obviously, I'm
For
aware.
a fraction of their lifespan, huh?
Yeah, I suppose.
Like you're 21, you turned 21 right now.
Yeah.
You would be the oldest. You would be at your oldest, right? Like somebody would see you now as a This is when you
An
become
adult.
productive. Yeah, you're
Yeah, yeah.
either being killed or you're being useful. And you're
Yeah.
being useful for only a couple of years because then you're going to be killed anyway.
Yeah.
Would that be fair to you?
No, probably not.
No. So regardless if they're treated nicely or not, right? If at the end of the day we kill them, we're still treating them like an object.
Yeah. No, I suppose. Maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe I'll just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not just think about it, right? Because thinking about it
Do it.
doesn't do really
Yeah,
anything.
fair.
Just do it.
Yeah, I respect that.
Let me give you a card, okay? Thank you for
Okay.
stopping by.
That's
There's a video here called "The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear." You said you already watched
I've watched
Dominion.
Dominion, yeah.
Yeah, but the most important speech you'll ever hear, I think you'll enjoy that. It's not like Dominion. It's actually a good speech.
Oh, okay.
Can you give that a watch?
Yeah, of course I can, mate. Thank
And
you.
until you watch that, can you choose to consume only plant-based products?
Yeah, can do.
Thank you.
Right, nice to meet you, mate. Have a
Have
good
a good one. Cheers. I don't think that went anywhere. But he wasn't really going anywhere. I think I went a little bit right in. I was curious how it will react if I would go right in. And he reacted very respectfully. So I'm like, yeah. Two four two. I don't know. Hi.
What questions are you asking
It's about animals.
about animals?
You wanna have a conversation?
Yeah.
But how old are you?
I'm 17.
17. I will need some. Is she your mother?
Yes,
Yes, I am live on YouTube, so I will need consent both from her and from you that she's okay being live.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
You wanna come here, Stachemvia? You wanna come here, Stachemvia? You can retract consent always at all times. Yeah. Well.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. It's okay. Consent will always be retractable. That's what we gotta understand, everyone. You can give consent and you can retract it. Very important lesson. A sad lesson that we have to teach people today, that the fact that consent is retractable. But it's nevertheless something that we have to teach people. Unlike your victims who never gave consent. Exactly, Renee. They never gave consent. Yeah, non-vegans don't understand consent. A lot of people don't in reality, right? Like, I feel like every bit of information that I gather, everything that I learn, I try to share it with the world and spread it around because I just want to make the world a little bit better. Sunblock from the US is toxic. What the fuck do you mean by that? No. There's sunblock from the US that isn't toxic. Why would sunblock from the US be inherently toxic? And what's your source for that? Life is so weird. Ah, Linda, I get you. I get you. Hang in there, Linda. Hang in there. It's okay. Life is one of those things that you experience. You go through it. You observe, and you try to make some choices and try to get other people to, be nice. But then you die. I find an anti-speciesist view is almost more important than veganism. And yes, you can have one without the other. I completely agree, Renee. I completely agree. That's a very good point. So you know what? Maybe let's try this, Renee. In the next conversation, we'll just talk about speciesism, okay? We won't bring up veganism, we'll just bring up speciesism. Let's do that, okay? So we'll talk about discrimination. Consent can be retracted at any time for any or no reason. Exactly, Badger. Exactly. That's why also I don't think people should say sorry for retracting consent. That's all perfectly fine. Yes, please. Okay. Because the sun gives vitamin D, we need it. Well, you still absorb vitamin D with sunscreen, with sunblock, Lynn. It doesn't block the accumulation of sun vitamin D. That's a common misconception, but it's not. And there are also vitamin supplements, yeah. I respect you, Chip, but God said not to listen to heretics and you hate God, so you are one. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Why would you claiming I'm a heretic? I believed in God. I used to pray for hours a day. Then I started reading the Bible, and then my belief in the God went because while I had this idea that, oh, there might be an all powerful individual who takes care of me, you want to have a conversation?
Yeah.
How old are you?
23.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to come here so that you view? What's your name? I'm a bit oily because I just applied some sunscreen.
Don't worry, Gabriel.
Gabriel. I'm Chip Gabriel. Gabriel,
Nice to meet you.
I'm just here to talk about animals for a bit. Like, how do you see animals?
How do I see?
Yeah.
Well, I love them.
You love them. Do you have a pet companion or someone like that?
Well, my doggy died like in November last year.
Oh, they died? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. How old were they?
Was young, like 2 or 3 years old.
2 or 3 years? What happened?
I don't know, she just falls asleep and never wake up.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
That must have been hard, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty sad.
Yeah. So, I'm genuinely interested, like, animals, like, for example, dogs are a different species than us, right?
Yeah.
Do you think we should discriminate because they're a different species? Like, should we not care about how they feel or what they want? Should we, like, I don't know, kick dogs? Should we do whatever we want to dogs because they're a different species to us?
No, I mean their feelings are very important, like just like us,
Yeah.
ours.
Yeah, so we
No.
shouldn't discriminate based on species, right?
No,
No, because nobody chose the species that they're born in.
trust.
Nobody chose the species that they're born in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you
Right.
think that then it's fair to discriminate on cows, chickens, or pigs, for example?
Different animals.
Yeah,
Well, no.
like on different species of animals. For example, cows, we forcefully impregnate them and we take away their milk because they're born cows. Do you think that's okay?
To take the milk.
Yeah.
Well, in the past, we have to do that for living,
But we
But-
don't have to do that anymore. Right?
Well, exactly. We don't have to do that anymore. There's so many options like almonds that's the first example come to my head.
There's soy, there's cashew. and all
Yeah,
this,
it's not necessary anymore. I mean, I don't drink milk, so I
Yeah.
can live with that. Without that,
Yeah. So is it you don't drink milk, but do you eat cheese, for example?
cheese.
Yeah.
Not too much.
But a little still means
Yeah,
a
well,
cow has to be pregnant, their baby has to be taken away from them, and their milk then has to be used to make cheese.
well, I didn't knew that. I mean, I thought it's like, for example, there are chickens that they don't have to be pregnant. They just
Lay
throw
eggs.
eggs,
Yeah.
but with no babies. I thought with the cows was the same. The cows just give us milk without pregnancy.
No, they have to be pregnant.
Oh, well, I don't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And then they take away the baby, right? So that we can take the milk.
I didn't know that.
Do you think that's fair to treat cows that way?
Well, in this society, I mean, in the modern day, it's kind of I don't know the word, like mean.
Yeah.
Well, but that it's a thing we used to do, and I mean the humanity keeps doing it. Like, I don't know.
Why do you think they keep doing this?
I want to know too. I don't know.
Do you think it could be because consumers keep buying it?
That's a maybe.
Yeah. So do you think that maybe you have some responsibility for this continuing happening?
Well, a little bit. Well, I don't eat too much meat. Cow.
Also, you also eat meat.
Sometimes I used to. Well, I always eat chicken.
But what about the chickens? You said it's wrong to discriminate based on species. Why
No,
would it
no.
be okay to kill a chicken?
Sorry?
Why would it be okay to kill a chicken?
It's okay because, well, I think it's important to the, I don't know the words in English. Let me think. To the health,
But you
I
can be
mean,
healthy without it, right?
Yeah. That was allowed to say. It's you can live. Well, I don't know. I don't study, but I see too many documents that says nowadays you can live without meat, chicken, and any other animal.
Yeah.
But well, I was raised in that culture, so I love eat that meat.
But does that mean that you should continue doing it just because you were raised in that culture and you love?
Well,
eating it?
because I was raised. Well, I don't. I don't give a about how it's raised, but well, I love chicken. It's important, for example, to gain vitamins. Vitamins.
Can you get them in other ways?
Yeah, but in my case, it's very difficult because I have, I don't know the word, allergies. You know, in my skin if I eat some other products. So, for
Like
example,
what?
like what? Well, I go to a doctor, make me a test, and I allergic to many things. You know, for example, my dermatologist, I think the skin doctor, tell me like, man, you have to eat. Don't don't get crazy. Just eat meat, chicken, because if you eat something else, your face, for example, my this broken, this all put red. In the case don't want to eat meat, I have to because if I don't, I get unhealthy. I don't know, red. It's kind of bad for my. It's kind of bad for my healthy if I don't eat.
Why would a dermatologist know anything about nutrition?
Well, it's a doctor. I mean, I don't trust. I don't blind trust.
Do you trust a dermatologist to tell you about your prostate?
Prostate.
Yeah.
Well, I go to a prostate.
Yeah.
There are-
So,
a
so why
doctor
would you
pres-
trust a dermatologist to tell you about
Well,
nutrition?
in my gym, when I start my gym, I go to a nutrologist. Yeah.
To a
and
what?
The doctor of food. I don't know the name in English.
Dietitian.
Dietitian. Okay.
Yeah.
And he explained me like it's important to eat this meat for me.
I don't see why, because I'm a nutritionist myself and I've never heard anybody say that you have to consume meat. Like, I've never heard that before.
That's another thing I see. I mean, I by social media many diet doctor. Do you say
Dietitian.
dietitian? It's a hard word. Sorry.
No worries.
One say eat meat, others say don't eat meat, others say eat meals in a half. I mean,
So who should you trust, right?
yeah, it's kind of hard.
What
to
about
trust
trusting
one.
the data? Can we trust
The what?
the data?
The data?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't even see. I don't see the data before. I mean,
But if you were to find out that you can be healthy consuming plants, would you
Okay.
then think it's important for you to stop discriminating on these animals?
if I live without re-answer.
So
Sorry.
let me ask you this: if all the chickens die off, there's no more chickens on this
Okay.
planet. There's no more cows. There's no more pigs. There's no more sheep. But there still are cats and dogs. Would you start eating cats and dogs, or would you be plant-based?
Well, I plant-based, I guess.
So if you can find a solution in that situation, why wouldn't you respect the rights of these animals now and find a solution now?
Like I said, I was raised like that, and I like to eat meat.
I understand that's why you
Meat
did
and
it,
chicken.
but why continue doing it? That's my point, right? Like, I understand that's why you were doing it.
Because it's
But-
tasty. I don't know.
Do you think that justifies discrimination based on species?
Wait, they are throwing trash.
Because you get
Uh,
pleasure from it?
Well, I don't think it's discrimination. I mean,
Well,
my
you
f-
just said it is, because if the chicken was born a dog, you wouldn't.
Oh,
kill
okay,
them.
I got it. I got your point. So, well, I don't think. To me, it's like a bad when they treat bad the animals. But for example,
Why would that be bad?
Huh?
Why would that be bad?
They treat bad animals. Well, they have feelings too.
So
But-
why would it be bad?
Well, I mean, for example, we eat other animals, and you, for example, see it bad, but animals eat each other too.
But no, I just don't understand. You say you don't want animals to be treated badly, but you're okay with animals to be killed. I would say that's the worst treatment.
Well, they don't torture it before they kill him. Just
Would you
shoot
rather be tortured or killed?
killed?
Killed. So you would rather, instead of somebody torturing you for an hour, you would rather have your whole existence erased?
Yep.
Dude, nah, I don't believe that shit.
On God.
Really?
Yeah.
So if I tell you right now you're gonna suffer for more than an hour, are you gonna kill yourself?
Well, I mean, you're torturing me, and just.
No, I'm not torturing you. I'll tell you right here,
well,
right now.
Anyone.
I'm,
It's
I'm
just an
38
example.
years old. You're 21, you said, right?
23.
23.
I mean,
the-
they
In the next 15 years, you'll have at least 5 hours of incredible suffering. At least.
just kill me already.
Are you gonna kill yourself?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I don't want to be tortured like for 5 hours per day. You say?
I not said 5 hours per day. I said you will have at least 5 hours in total where somebody will torture you.
Ah, well.
Not somebody will torture
Anyway,
you, where life
I mean,
will torture you,
animals
where you will suffer.
kill each other, so
Animals rape each other, so you might as well rape them also, right?
I don't want to rape an animal
But so then why would you care if animals kill each other? Why would you use that excuse?
because if they kill each other,
Then you
if
can
there's
kill
no
them.
problem.
Then you can kill them.
I don't kill them. I just eat it.
So if the animals kill each other, there's no problem with killing animals. If animals rape each other, then there's no problem with raping animals, correct?
Why I would like to rape an animal?
People who get pleasure out of it, just like you do.
I don't get pleasure raping animals.
Well, cows are raped for the production of milk, right? And so are chickens so that they can make more chickens.
I just eat burgers, bro. That's
Yeah, so that's a product of rape also. Cows are raped to be reproduced. That's how animal agriculture works.
well, I like burgers.
So
I don't
therefore
see a
the rape
problem.
is justified.
If you want to see it that way,
But that's what you're
It's okay.
saying, isn't it? I like burgers, therefore it's okay to rape an animal for the burger.
you like what?
You said I like burgers, therefore it's okay to rape an animal for the burger.
I never said it's okay to rape
so
an
it's
animal.
wrong that they rape the animal.
I mean, if they have to kill them to get me a burger, well,
If they have to rape them and kill them to get you
I
a
don't.
burger.
I never say it's good to rape them. I just want.
But it
to-
is part of it, so why do you pay for it?
It's not always rape them. Just
They always rape them.
well, you know, some animals have a better life than you and me. I mean, in
There's
the
no
farm,
animal has a better life than you and me. There's no animal
they
in
treat
animal
like a
agriculture.
kings. I mean, eat good food.
Bro,
they
you're
have a
delusional,
doctor.
man. Let me show you. Oh God, I didn't think I would like this idea that animals are treated better than us. That's pretty delusional, man. That's pretty delusional. Here you go. Tell me how this is better treatment. This is daily treatment of animals, and tell me how any of this is better treatment
a
than
wolf?
you and my.
Is a wolf?
No, that's a fox.
People eat fox.
No, they also skin them for their fur. Well,
Damn.
this is look how good of a treatment they have.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, but it's a good treatment, right?
Damn.
Look at this for dairy milk, for your burger. Look how nice that they're being treated, full of blood, with a number in their ear. How many numbers do you have in your ear?
I have
Oh,
2
look
ears.
at this. They're cutting their throats. Look how nice they're treated.
This is a goat.
Yeah, this is a goat, and that's a yeah.
Oh, a poor doggy. This is like for cosmetics, right?
Yeah,
Damn. Cutting half.
yeah, for cosmetics. Yeah.
For what?
For cosmetics.
That's
And
bad.
testing drugs on them and shit. So.
There's a horse, right?
This is daily life of animals. Tell me how they're treated better than you. Tell me when is this planned for you? When is it planned that you'll be shot,
Well, in the
killed?
farms, I mean.
Yeah, all of this is in farms. Tell me when you'll be sitting in your own blood, choking on your own blood. Tell me when that will happen.
What was your name? What is your name? Sorry.
This is a minx. They're used for their fur.
This is awful. I fucking hate this.
You have a problem with bullfighting?
Yeah.
Why do you have a problem with bullfighting, but you're okay with killing animals for pleasure?
It's not for pleasure. It's just for surviving.
You just said because you like it.
I have to eat burgers. Well, not burgers, but
So you don't have to eat burgers. You do it because you like it. So it's the same. You do it
no,
for
I
pleasure.
have to.
You have to? What exactly makes it so that you have to?
I don't know, man, but
It seems
I
like you're
want that-
contradicting yourself.
I
a
won't.
lot.
I won't stop eating.
You won't stop abusing animals. I get it. But why continue being an animal abuser?
I'm not. I'm not
You are.
killing
I mean,
anyone.
You clearly are. You are again.
Clearly are.
Did you
I'm-
just not say it's okay to kill a cow for your own pleasure?
It's not my pleasure. It's my. It's
So
my
you said yourself
surviving.
for taste.
Surviving.
Did you not say it was for taste?
Yeah, it tastes good too.
So it's not for survival, is it? And we just established that if you can be healthy on a plant-based diet, even if that were the case, if it weren't for your health as you claim, you would still choose to kill innocent animals.
I'm not killing anyone.
You choose to pay somebody to kill them. Come on, get with the program. You don't have
No,
to.
it's like a chain. I mean, I paying for someone to cook me a meat. They paid to
to kill the animal for
butcher.
you. Yes.
I mean, I don't want to kill anyone. I mean,
So why not
since
stop?
since humans were born, they eat meat, chicken. That poorly won't stop because
So it
every
stopped. We
po-
started with this idea of discrimination, and you said you're against the idea of discrimination based on species, and now you're not just doubling down on it. Now you're saying it should be this way. We should discriminate. If an individual is born a chicken, we should cut their throat. If an individual is born a cow, we should rape them and take their milk and kill them. If an individual is not born a dog, you can do whatever the fuck you want to them, because at the end of the day, as long as you get your yum yums, it's all justified, correct?
Well, it's not yum yum. It's like
It is
I
yum
don't know
yum. It's the tasty,
the
right?
word.
It's for taste. It's not for nutrition for sure, because we've established.
In my case, yeah.
No, we said if you could be happy, if you could be
I need
healthy
I
on
need
a plant-based diet, you still
amount.
said you would choose to consume animal products.
I need an amount of protein per day, so I
Oh,
have to.
I eat 300 grams of protein per day. How many protein do you eat?
Exactly that. I mean,
No, you don't eat 300 grams of protein per day, bro.
for example, if the raw meat, for example, in my case, I eat 222 grams of chicken raw. How many grams of protein cooked is that?
It's like 60 grams.
60. So per 3 foods, how much is it? 16.
180, 60, yeah. It's like 180 grams of.
222 grams raw of
Yeah.
protein. How much is
Like
cooked?
60.
60. 60, right?
Yeah.
Per 3, that's the
180.
180. Well, I have to eat more chicken.
It sounds like you eat way less protein than me, and I'm telling you, you can eat way more protein, be healthy on a plant-based diet, and still you choose violence towards innocent animals. Why? Because they were born the way that you deem them as not worthy. Why? Oh, they were born in a way that I think it's okay to kill them. You just saw what they go through. You were like, oh, that's awful.
It's
But then
pretty
now
sad.
you're like, I don't care. I'm gonna continue paying for it.
It's pretty sad, but the last thing I'm going to say, maybe I will eat a burger today. Good talk.
What a piece of shit, huh? What a piece of shit of a person. Look at that, everyone. Point your finger at them and be like, look at that. He got so defensive. He got so defensive so fast. How dare he? I don't think anyone needs 300 grams of protein. Neil, nobody needs that much protein. Nobody needs it. I just eat a fuck ton of calories, and it just so happens that I eat a lot of protein. Hey, thank you, Vegan Tina. I appreciate it. All this fake blabber about not being speciesist. Yeah, exactly. He's just triggered. Yeah, he became very triggered very fast. I don't understand why. Thank you, everyone, for sending love my way. Appreciate it. It's very much appreciated. The amount of noise that we had at one point, the car coming, washing, the fucking police car driving, was so bad. It sucked. It's crazy people literally stuck in their ways. Yeah. What if you're 6'4", 350? I mean, as I said, I eat 5,000 calories a day, so you can eat more protein. You can eat as much protein as you want. Listen, protein per calorie is just as good on plant-based diets as it is on animal-based diets. In fact, it can be monumentally better. But it doesn't matter. All this idea of protein, we live in a world that's so obsessed with fucking protein, as if protein matters that much. It's important, but it's not that important. Like, get your micronutrients in, get all the macros in. The unsaturated fat is important. The carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates are important. Fiber is extremely fucking important. People obsessed with fucking protein. Jesus Christ, man. Like the propaganda machine is so alive and working on everyone because you just know the fact that they're so obsessed with protein. It's clearly a propaganda machine. Yeah, fiber. I also eat a lot of fiber, by the way. 130 grams of protein per day. 130 grams of fiber per day. Sorry, I said protein. 130 grams of fiber per day. It's fuck ton also. But again, when you eat a lot of calories, you're gonna eat a lot of every macro. Yesterday I had 180 grams of protein while eating only 900 calories, 1900 calories. That's very good, Sean Redfield. I'm sure excessive amounts of protein is good for the kidneys in the long run. No, it isn't, Pia, you're right. Bad plays dead memes. Please settle down, okay? Please. If you would, I would ask you to please settle down. Otherwise, you will be silenced, okay? I would appreciate it. It's the last warning, okay? My friend is allergic to almost every veg and tropical fruit, and she manages. I know people who are afraid of a lot, who are allergic to soy, who are allergic to nuts, who are allergic to a lot of things, and still they manage. What do you think about child labor for cocoa beans? Fucking sucks. That's what I think about it. I don't know, why would you even ask me that? Of course I think it's bad. Hello, new like and sub from Australia to you. Hey, Clone Trooper Cat, thank you for being here and I appreciate it. Thank you. And for everyone else, I'm here in Amsterdam and in front of a, well, I'm on a bridge right here. It can become pretty noisy at times, but right now it's good. I'm holding a sign that says, "Can I ask you something?" There's a sign on the bottom that says, "I'm doing a social experiment. Come talk to me." And I'm waiting for people to have conversations with me. We'll have a couple more activists joining soon. Vegan Gains greets you. Are you? Thank you. I like Vegan Gains. Richard is kind of cool. I mean, he's really big nowadays, isn't he? Man. I saw some photos. I'm like, holy shit. He's a cool guy. Yeah, we'll have a couple more activists joining soon, and I won't be alone, and that will make the day a little bit better. I have some news. Go on, Clone Trooper Cat. Please don't tell me about religious. Your approach is disingenuous. Sure. I'm being disingenuous by asking people questions about their exploitative ways towards innocent animals. How can you be disingenuous by asking questions? Interesting. Hey, Jenny. Monteleone. There's also chickpea tofu, that's true. You can make tofu out of everything, I've seen it, yeah. He's pro-Israel. He became a psycho recently. Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear that. I haven't watched him in a while, huh, Kuka? I've only seen the photos of how big he is. Why do you look like you need meat? I think you're projecting. And you've been here before. Chip Guy, how do vegans get all 9 essential amino acids without supplements? All plants contain all 9 essential amino acids. All of them. Soy is a complete protein, so it has all 9 essential amino acids in, if you want to call it the right balanced way, in the right way, the right profile. But all plants contain all 9 essential amino acids in various amounts. So for example, if you eat pea with brown rice, you'll have a complete protein also. It doesn't really matter. You want to have a conversation?
Sure.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
You want to come here, stay in view? You can put that down there if you want. It also keeps the sign from flowing, so that's all good. You want to come a little bit closer so that you're here? Nice, love it. What's your name? Hor, I'm Chip.
Hi.
Wait, I'll put you if you're going to sit there, I'm going to sit here now. Where are you from?
New York originally.
New York originally? Do you live here in Amsterdam?
No, I live in the Middle East.
Oh, you live in the Middle East, okay. So I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Love them.
You love them. Do you think we should treat animals like objects or should we treat them like individuals?
Individuals, technically.
Yeah. So, for example, if I take a dog, and this is going to be a hypothetical example, and bear with me. If I take a dog, I give them the best life, I give them belly rubs, the best food. Then when they reach the age of 2 years old, I take them in the back of the house, I shoot them in the back of the head, they die instantly, they never see it coming, and they don't feel pain. And I do this to use their body as a punching bag. Would that be right or would that be wrong?
Obviously wrong.
Obviously wrong. But why would that be wrong? Because I need to exercise, and they're a really good punching bag.
It's not. I understand where you're going, but yeah, no, you don't treat a dog as a punching bag.
Why not?
Because it's a dog. Because it's an animal.
And why wouldn't I? I can easily do that. and I get benefit from it, right? As I said, I get exercise.
How do I put it? You're right. You would get exercise, and it would like benefit you, but there's a moral limit, and each person has their own moral limit. For me personally, that would cross mine.
What's the moral limit for you there? Like, why is that immoral for you?
Why is it immoral for me?
Yeah,
Because it's an animal, and I wouldn't do that.
it's an animal, and you wouldn't kill them.
No, I wouldn't kill a dog. No.
You wouldn't kill a dog. So is it wrong to kill dogs?
Yes.
Okay. So then, is it wrong to also kill cows, chickens, and pigs? Sheep, goats?
Yes and no. There is a line there, but we also need, well, for me personally, we need some type of nutrition.
Can we get that without doing this to them?
Depends on what.
Well, the nutrition that you mean.
Some of it, yes.
Can we be healthy without farming animals?
Not fully, not in my opinion.
Oh, what would we be missing?
Vitamins like B12 and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
you could get it for supplements, but it wouldn't be the same.
So then we wouldn't be missing it if we could get it from a supplement.
It's not the same. Like I was personally.
What would be different?
Personally, I was vegan for 2 years, and it just didn't work for my lifestyle.
I don't think you were vegan because I don't think you know what being vegan means.
I didn't eat animal products for 2 years.
Yeah, that's fine, but that's not being vegan, right? Like that's just being on a plant-based diet. I was also on a plant-based diet for 2 or 3
So
years.
yeah, I was on a placement diet for 2 years, and it didn't work for me.
It didn't work for you, right?
No.
What if this diet that you're on right now doesn't work for you? Are you gonna start killing dogs or humans?
No.
No. Okay. So if this diet doesn't work for you, what do you do then?
I adapted my diet with a
No.
nutritionist.
Now, if right now your diet doesn't work, what do you do now?
I adapted to what works better.
Okay. So why not do the same with the plant-based diet? If the diet that you approached didn't work, why didn't you adapt it?
I did until it didn't work anymore. Like
Okay. What if the new adaptation doesn't work anymore? What do you do then with the current diet? You adapt it once, it doesn't work anymore. What do you do then?
okay. You adapt it again. I did it. I tried it for a few times until I personally decided
Okay.
that it
At
didn't work
what
for me.
limit? How many times did you adopt a
Each person
plant-based
has
diet?
his own limit.
Okay. How many times did you adopt a
What's
plant-based
your
diet?
limit?
How many times did you adapt the plant-based diet?
A couple times until I personally found that it wasn't
7
for
times?
me. Something like that. 5,
Okay.
6.
5, 6 times. So if you adapt the current diet 5, 6 times and it doesn't work, were you gonna start eating dogs or humans afterwards?
No, but there's a difference for me between a dog that I own and food at the supermarket.
I understand that you discriminate differently based on the species that they're born in. I understand that, but the question is why? Like, why would you discriminate based on something that nobody chose to be born in? You didn't choose to be born human. A cow didn't choose to be born a cow, and the dog didn't choose to be born a dog. Yet you seem to think that no matter how much you're struggling, you will never kill a dog. But a cow is up for grabs at any point in the day.
Technically, you're right. But yeah, I personally choose that. Yeah, for me, it's the line isn't there. Like, it's not the same.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a certified nutritionist, and we have data showing that you can thrive on a plant-based diet. So obviously, you can be healthy on a plant-based diet. I don't know what you were doing. I don't know what you were eating. So
I'm
obviously,
not saying you
it's
can't. I know a lot of people that did. I said for me personally, it didn't work.
No, it can work also for you, obviously, but like
No, that's fine. I made the choice.
You made the
that-
choice not to make
that
it
not
work.
to make it work because
Yeah.
it wasn't suiting my lifestyle.
yeah, so you made the choice to not make it work.
Yeah.
So you chose to violate the rights of animals, right? Like cows, like chickens, like pigs.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that.
How is it justified to take the life of an innocent animal when there's no need for it? So, or what exactly would be the difference between you choosing a cow for your choice, which is a choice, and me choosing to kill a dog for my choice?
One is for nutrition, and one would just be because you just want.
Oh no,
to.
because you don't do it for nutrition. We've already established that you could
Oh, I
get
do.
nutrition in other sources.
But it's the way I choose to do my nutrition.
Oh, okay,
and
okay,
you
but
choose
I
to
do it also.
differently.
You need nutrition, right?
Yeah.
I need to exercise. So I choose it that way, you choose it that way. So it's both we do it for a
Listen,
necessity
your
that we
moral
choose to
ground is
fix it
different,
in a way that is no, well, it's not that my moral ground is different.
Yes,
right?
it
It's
is.
just that you're being a speciesist. Do you know what a speciesist is?
I can guess.
Yeah, what is a speciesist?
You're, from what I'm understanding from the context, picking a specific species until where you put the line on the moral ground.
No, it's somebody who discriminates based on species, right? What's a racist?
Discriminated by race.
Why is being a racist bad? I'm assuming you think it's bad.
Yes,
Why is being a racist bad?
because we don't discriminate. We shouldn't discriminate
Why shouldn't we discriminate based on race?
because everybody's equal.
Why shouldn't we discriminate based on race? You're saying the exactly same thing in the same
Yeah,
way. So
yeah.
I'll ask you yet again until you maybe can answer it. Why is it wrong to discriminate based on race?
Because everybody should be equal, no matter the race.
Okay, but why should that be the case?
Because that's the way we're supposed to treat other human beings.
Why, like you keep saying that's you keep saying the same thing over and over. But I'm trying to understand why is that the case? Why is it wrong to discriminate based on race?
It's wrong because a person doesn't have a choice in the way they look, and to treat them differently based on the way they look.
Okay.
doesn't-
So they don't have a choice in the race that they have, correct?
Right.
Yeah. Do you think an animal has a choice of the species that they're in?
No.
So if it's wrong to treat an individual based on the race that they're born in, and you're saying with it so much conviction that it's wrong, then why wouldn't it be wrong to treat an individual differently based on the species that they're in, since it's exactly the same thing? You're literally discriminating based on something that they never chose to be born in.
I agree, but for me personally, I'm okay with it. Like,
Well,
there's
that's what a
each-
racist would say
No, no.
also, right? For
Right.
me, a racist would say, oh, sexism is bad, but racism is okay. For me personally, I'm okay with it, right? Like, any form of discrimination is okay with the person who's doing the discrimination, but you understand that you're just as much as you're the same as a racist, right? Like, you're understanding that, right?
If you say so.
Do you disagree?
I mean,
Can you
yes,
prove me
but
wrong?
I can. No, I don't want to prove you wrong.
Because you cannot.
No, because I don't agree, and like
But you don't agree, but you can't make an argument
no,
against
it's
it.
because the difference isn't necessarily logical. More of it is where you put the line as a
Also,
human
you don't
being.
use logic, you use
No, no,
emotions to judge.
It's
to
not a
make your
question
choices.
of do I use logic or not. Each person has a different scale, and
Yeah,
where
but
you
yours is
put-
inconsistent.
No, mine isn't inconsistent. Mine
It
is
is.
my choice.
It's based on a form of discrimination that you disagree with. You
Okay.
say it's wrong to discriminate. The logic why it's wrong to discriminate based on race, the logic why it's wrong to be a racist should be the same. For the logic that you use, is racism bad? Yes, because they never chose to be born that race. Well, then, is speciesism bad? Should be also yes, because they never chose to be born that species. But you say no. Why? Because I get benefit from it. Because I get pleasure from it. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so then there literally is no difference between, like, you're being inconsistent with your own values, right?
You're right. But
Yeah.
I personally had put that choice, and I'm okay with that choice.
Of course you are. Just like I said, the racist is okay with their choice to be a racist,
Yeah.
right? Like, of course you are with that. But do you think it would be okay if somebody treated you that way? Do you think you have the right to say somebody's discriminating on me when you yourself are the one doing this discrimination on others?
No, but I believe we live currently in. No, I'll keep it on no.
No, okay. So then somebody discriminating based on where you're born or who you are would be okay, right? You should bite that bullet and say that it's okay. Because you don't have the right to say anything about it because you are one who is discriminating also.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So then we come back to racism being okay.
If that's how you want to bring the logic, yeah.
No, it's just we reached a contradiction.
You're right. There's a contradiction, and it's simple.
It's in your values.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not okay with violence towards innocent animals, but you seem to be okay with it. So then I guess you can move on and go about your day abusing animals if that's who you are.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We found out that we have another animal abuser on our hand. That's the type of day we'll be having today. People who are okay with discrimination. Thank you so much, Marcos. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Can we get some W's in the chat for Marcos? Thank you. Thank you so much, Marcos. Clown behavior. I'm okay with the exploitation. I'm okay. Chip, show your guns. There you go. I always feel awkward doing that in public. special conversations today. I really don't like these conversations. I really hate meeting people like that. I really dislike it. Pieces of shit people. We had two pieces of shit people today, huh? Until it's him as the victim, then it's not okay. Of course, Renee. Of course. They're fucking hypocrites. That's what they are. All day long. Don't, discrimination is bad. Why would that be bad? But the next one I'll deal with it differently if he says the same thing. Another human discrimination, another based on what they eat is hypocrites. I don't know what you meant by that. I feel like they often use rough excuses like allergy or it didn't work for me because it's just their pleasure and they are ashamed to call it what it is. It is, Renee, of course. It didn't work for me. He tried 6 times. Bullshit, he tried 6 times. I call bullshit on that 100%. It's such a bullshit excuse also. I tried it didn't work for me, therefore I chose to exploit other animals. Well, then I went with the simple logic that he's using. Okay, well, if your current diet isn't working for you and you try 6 times, are you gonna start exploiting humans now or dogs? No, that's different. The fuck? Yeah, you tried 6 products and he hated them more like, exactly. Well, I tried. Might as well. Listen, I tried having sex 6 times. It never worked out. Nobody let me. So then I started raping. What do you mean? It's normal. Logic. Logic has left the window. It's far away from here. This is in the logic-free zone. You have deep-seated psychological issues, Chip. Stop bothering people. Stop telling people not to fucking cut the throat of innocent animals. If somebody gets pleasure from violence, let them commit violence, Chip. Oh. Who let you out? Silly excuse for an argument you are. Medieval, well, I'm sorry, Medieval. You've been here before, you know. We're trying to get people who actually are open-minded to actually have a change. So if you're not open-minded enough, everyone, you're free to leave. This is a stream where open-minded individuals sit here and we have conversations. We're not here for people to troll us, to say nonsense stuff. Nah, we're here for open-minded individuals. Do you buy cocoa products? Yes, I do buy cocoa products. But I buy the, what do you call them? The fair trade ones. Why are your teeth so bad? Well, my dentist disagrees with you, and so does my hygienist, so I don't know what to tell you. You cannot discriminate on animals because they're not humans. Yeah, discrimination cannot happen towards innocent animals. Of course not. Compensation for dealing with insecure morons. Oh my God, thank you so much, Ali. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate you. So many people are so triggered now and they're desperately trying to commit ad hominems towards me. But this is about animals. I understand you feel insecure in your own masculinity or how you look like. I'm pretty secure in my own masculinity. I feel like, okay, yeah, can we get some W's in the chat for Ali? Thank you, everyone. Thanks for the support. Yeah, Lodovike, I hope you're coming, Lodovike. You sound triggered. Nah, not at all. You see? But you proved my point. Thank you for proving my point. Chippy pig. Thank you for proving my point. Thank you for proving my point that you're obsessed with me and you dodge the argument that's saying it because it's too difficult for you to be confronted with the argument that I'm saying, and it's much easier to attack me than the argument at hand. This just says something about, so this says something more about you than it does me, doesn't it? Why do vegans buy cocoa product? Isn't it just as bad because they're exploiting children? You know what, Sydney Neal, you've been here for quite a while now, and I'm getting very mixed feelings because from you. And no, it's not the same. Exploitation that is inherent is not the same as exploitation that is not inherent. I hope you understand that. For example, when you buy a phone, there might be some exploitation down the line, but you choosing to no longer buy a phone will not stop the exploitation at all. You boycotting a product will not stop the exploitation. For example, you said the children of cocoa, whatever that means somehow. You think it's been harvested by children or something? I don't know what you mean by that. Because they always say that, right? Like, what about the children? As if any of these individuals care about children. Because if they cared about children, they wouldn't buy animal products where literally they use children to slaughter animals nowadays in a lot of countries, right? So this whole idea of they care about the children, they don't. They know, they literally never do. But hypothetically speaking, let's imagine that there is an injustice done to children in the production of that food, right? What you gotta ask yourself is, does boycotting it mean anything, right? And if it doesn't, if boycotting it doesn't do anything, right? It doesn't stop the exploitation or even send a message that you're against the exploitation, then boycotting it is not the solution, is it? We're here for the solution. For example, animal exploitation is a product that inherently depends on exploitation. You can make cocoa without exploiting kids, for example, right? That's why I buy fair trade. But you cannot make animal products without exploiting animals. It's inherent. So every time you buy animal products, you inherently choose for an innocent animal to be exploited to death for you. So there's a little bit of a difference there. I understand that nuance is kind of difficult for some of you, but that's okay. It's really not that difficult. You aren't doing anything? Well, I think you've been here for a while, Bilbo. I'm sorry, I forgot to remove you from the channel. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. But thank you for reminding me. There's no difference. Yeah, you see, some people don't understand it, and that's fine, right? Like James MCB 84. I understand why you don't understand the difference, right? Like, you don't understand the difference between inherent exploitation and non-inherent exploitation. I'm sure you would get it if you were the victim, right? Like, if you were the victim, you would ask, you would try for somebody to be productive and try to help you so that you are no longer exploited. But you know, for you, it doesn't really matter. Like for instance, child labor is an issue in some countries, right? But if I choose to no longer buy the product that produces, let's say nobody buys the phone that is produced by those children, right? What will happen is those children will move on to produce other things. The child labor will not disappear. They just will no longer produce that phone, right? That's the whole problem, right? That's the whole thing about it. But it's okay, as I said. It requires a little bit of nuance. Bro, you have zero arguments. Sure, I'm sure. It's always when you fight for the rights of animals that everyone's against you about everything. They never bring out children, as I said, in the world. They never bring out any form of other injustice. And by the way, probably all these people also buy cocoa and other shit, but you know. You can also buy your chocolate from Hawaii and it's not exploited by little children too. I just buy the fair trade one, right? Yeah. That's exactly what fair trade is, that the individuals were treated fair trade. That's called cherry picking morality. Yeah. What exactly am I cherry picking? Tell me. What am I doing that is immoral and then I have an alternative for? I'm always open for it. I'm always open to learning. So am I doing something that is immoral and I have an alternative for it? Then I will choose the alternative. Thank you. Until then, let's not virtue signal, okay? We're not a channel where we're here to virtue signal. We're a channel where we get people to understand that actions can have consequences and that you have the option behind to change, right? We're also trying to give people solutions, not just explain to them the problem. Those sunglasses are immoral. Yeah, because sunglasses can be moral or immoral, bravo. That's funny. These aren't even sunglasses, but that's okay. Oh, brother, so much stupid shit and so many excuses for violence towards animals. But I'll tell everyone in the chat right now because we're here. We're here not to. We're here. I'm gonna ask you one thing out of everyone in the chat, vegans, non-vegans, everyone. We're not here to think with our stomach. We're here to think with our brains. Okay? So you're going to have to, if you want to be in the stream, start thinking with your brain. Okay? Not your stomach. I understand it's very difficult to think with anything else but your stomach, but you're gonna have to start thinking with your brain. Okay? I appreciate it. The brain. Use the brain. Okay? Use the brain. Okay? Thank you. Use the brain. I appreciate it. We're here to speak about animal exploitation, okay? Thank you so much, everyone. Chippy Chick Pig, I mean, you don't have to be here. God, I really need a break from existence. It's also extremely noisy here. I don't know if you guys can realize that. Oh, Axel, thank you for reminding me. You also don't have to be here. Thank you, Axel. Thank you, Axel. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate all the trolls for reminding me. We make space for the new people. You sound overstimulated. I am, Linda. I am. It's a lot of noise around. There's a lot of people here, left and right. It's pretty annoying. Yeah. The point is also that you as a vegan will convert other people just by being vegan. It's not as if vegans live outside society. Okay. You went for a nap, you're a bad mod. Well, I appreciate you being here, Tony, though. Let's see, maybe we can get some more conversations with people. Mercury, this isn't about food. You have to stop thinking with your stomach and start thinking with your brain. Again, this is about using your brain. Mercury Mess says meat is yummy. Mercury, people like you usually use the excuse that humans are somehow superior to animals. But you choosing to not even fight your instinct, to not even use your brain for an argument, to at least understand the point, does not bode well for your idea or your argument that humans are somehow superior. Alexandra's here, yay! Relax, everyone. We can relax. Alexandra's here. Also, the guy who wanted to play, who always plays, he came here, and now he's leaving. So, yay! He's going somewhere else. He was waiting. He was waiting here. He was waiting for me to leave. Like, he wasn't saying anything. He was just waiting here, looking at me. So annoying. I swear to God, people are annoying by default. Humans are superior in a lot of ways. Doesn't sound like you are, Mercury. Humans are animals. We're not superior to animals. You can judge an animal by the, like, for example, there's a lot of animals. You want to have a conversation? There's a lot of animals that run faster than humans. There's a lot of animals that can fly, humans cannot. There's a lot of animals that smell better than humans. There's a lot of animals that hear better than humans. Depends on how you judge it, but at the end of the day, superiority is not judged based on one thing alone. Are we the smartest animal? Perhaps we are the smartest animal. Why does that all of a sudden give us the right to exploit, abuse, and slaughter every other animal? Because we're smarter? How? Some of us aren't even that smart. Some of us are literally dumber than the rest of the animals. I'm from the USA. Colorado, says Jenny. Oh, that's cool, Jenny. That's cool. Colorado's cool. I haven't been there. Is it Colorado City that you're from? Or Denver? Wait, did I say Colorado City? Jesus, sorry. It's Denver. My God, my brain isn't braining. I'll drink some water. Drink some water. I'm also kind of like looking around to see if my activist friends join me or not. Someone said I had a soy voice. Octopi are smarter than some humans. Cows are smarter than some humans. I have soy boys, but I only use it on special occasions. Hey Josh, nice to see you here. Remember to hit that like, everyone, if you're enjoying the stream. Remind me of a joke. I can't brain, I got a dumb. Remind you of a joke? I don't know how I can remind you of a joke. There's a lot of things happening around me. There's two girls who are either fighting and then hugging, and then fighting and hugging again. I don't know what the fuck's happening there. A lot of people. Like, I feel like this area is very overly stimulating me for sure. Yeah, Lewis. Axel is gone. It's no point. I told you, Lewis. I'm Centennial, 6:40 a.m. Oh damn, that's very early. I told you I'm instituting a very low policy for trolling. I'm here for people who are open-minded, and I don't want to waste my time with the same trolls over and over who come to all the channels over and over. You know, I really genuinely, I was like talking to people on my channel saying the same shit, and then they go to another channel and say the same shit. I'm like, why? Why do you do that? Can you just like stop? Can you just? They're not even interested in listening. So then I'm like, why would I waste my time with them? I'd rather not waste my time with them. 10 pounds for a joke? Ah, dandelion gum. What kind of joke? Shit. Now I gotta think of a joke. Now nothing is coming to me. Fuck you, dandelion gum. Can we get some W's in the chat for dandelion dick, gun dick, you dick? I'm saying it with love. Thank you. A joke. Nothing comes to mind. Literally, my mind is blanking. But if one will come, I will say it. Okay, I'll do that. I'll say one joke for you, dandelion gum. Now I'm thinking of a joke. You see what you did? What do vegan zombies eat? A 10-pound joke, says Jason. Oh, damn it. It's gotta be a really good one. Huh? Next stream we need a good joke for sure. Yeah, I'll try to find a good joke. You guys wanna have a conversation? I don't know, I'm split between the chat, the joke now, the people trying to have a conversation, and waiting for my friends to come. Lobo, where are you coming? When are you coming? Are you interested in preserving your people? What does that mean? Are you interested in preserving your people? Of course, a 10-pound joke is the weight of every troll's brain combined. You wanna have a conversation?
Yeah.
Are you? How old are you?
I am 28. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Are you
Okay.
okay being live on YouTube?
Yes. Hey, how's it going?
You wanna come here's the chain view?
Yeah, sounds great.
Love it.
What's your name?
I'm Chip. What's your name?
Chip. I'm Connor.
Connor. Where are you from, Connor?
I'm from the United States originally, but I live in England now.
From the United States, but you live in England. Okay. Okay, Connor. I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here
Alright.
to speak up for animals. How do you feel
Great.
about animals?
I like animals.
Okay. Okay. Do you think we should treat animals like objects, or should we treat them like individuals?
I think probably somewhere in between.
Somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Do you think humans are animals?
No.
You don't think humans are animals?
I think they're different from animals.
What do you take an animal to mean?
Well, I don't know necessarily, but can I say what I think makes humans different?
I'm just interested. What do you think an animal is, and then you can tell me what's different. Yeah.
I think an animal.
Like, how would you know if I'm an animal?
Well, I would think that you're different from an animal, but I guess an animal is different from an object in the sense that it's something that is alive, and so therefore, I guess.
I mean, a plant is alive also, but a plant is more of an object than an
Yeah,
animal
that's true.
is. Right.
That's true.
Could you say that an individual is somebody who experiences life?
An individual is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Do
think
you-
maybe the thing, as we're discussing, something that would make an animal different from a plant, maybe something that is alive and has maybe a sense of emotion or consciousness.
Yeah. Do you think animals have that?
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess in the basic form, then yeah,
Yeah.
humans would be a kind of animal.
Yeah, humans would be an animal in that
Yeah.
sense. We also are sentient, you're right. We have an experience of life. We experience life. We have emotions and we have consciousness, as you
Yeah.
say. And so do other animals, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it would be fair to treat them like objects, or should we treat them like the individuals? Like, should we look after their interests, or should we care what we want out of them?
I think we should consider their interests and how they're being used, but I wouldn't value them in the same way a human.
No, that's fine. But
Yeah.
if you can consider their interests,
Yeah.
you should, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. Do you think then it's fair to farm animals, knowing that we're not considering their interests when they're doing that?
I think there's a way in which you can do farming that considers interest.
In which way can we farm humans where we would be considering their interests?
Well, as I say, I think there's a different way in which you value them and how you treat them.
No, but like, in what way would I farm a human and treating them well, where I'm actually considering their interests? Because farming involves I want something out of them,
Yeah.
and I'm going to do whatever it takes, right? I control how many of them they are.
Mhm.
I control when they get alive and when they get killed,
Yeah.
and then I control what I want from them.
Mm.
So how am I looking after their interests when I'm doing that?
I guess in the basic sense of like making sure that they're happy all the time, I guess you probably wouldn't be considering their
So if I make you happy all the time, is it fair for me to take whatever I want from you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Are you happy now?
To some degree, yeah.
Okay. Well, this is mine now.
Yeah.
What would that be like,
Yeah.
right? That would be fucked.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
She's oh, that's okay. Like, imagine if I was bigger than you, you would be happy. I would be like, well, you're happy. I'll just take it from
Yeah.
you. I can, because I can, right?
But can an animal, in a way, tell you what it does or doesn't want?
I mean, a lot of the times they try to tell you what they want and what they don't want. Yeah.
All right.
Like, for example, when it comes to farming animals, we know for a fact that they don't want to die because they yell, they
Yeah, yeah.
scream, they say no, they beg for their lives.
Mm.
Do you think it's then fair to kill the animals, knowing that they don't want to die and we don't need to kill them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it fair?
I guess not.
It's not, right?
I guess not.
No. So, do you pay for this unfair action to happen?
Yeah, as someone who eats meat or
I don't know.
is-
Like, do
is-
you consume these products?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you should?
I mean, yeah, I think we would probably have perhaps fundamental different views of the value of animal life and human life. And
Oh no, but the choice you're never faced with the choice between farming a human or farming
Yeah.
an animal. You're either
Yeah,
faced
yeah.
between farming an animal or not, right?
Yeah.
Your other choice isn't farming a human. Your other choice is just eating plant-based products.
yeah,
So why choose the one that is needlessly violent towards the animal?
yeah. I because I think it's probably good to act humanely, but
But how are you acting humanely when you're choosing the violent one?
because I don't think that farming would be inhumane if it is done well. I think.
So if I
'cause
farm
I think-
dogs
yeah.
so that I can use their bodies as punching bags, and I give them the best life, and I shoot them in the back of the head when they grow to at 2 years old, they no longer grow. They die instantly. They never see it coming. And they don't feel any pain, and they have an excellent life because I give them a good life.
Yeah.
Then what I'm doing is humane.
I guess not. I guess the use of it would be inhumane ultimately.
Why would that be inhumane though? I need to work out, and I get a really sick pump by using a dog as a punching bag.
Yeah, I would. I guess there's ulterior ways that you could do that. Which
you
I
go.
guess your
You see what
suggestion
I
would be
mean?
then.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
yeah.
ulterior ways.
Yeah, so if there's ulterior ways for this other situation, why wouldn't they be like? Why wouldn't the situations be not equivalent, but like comparable?
Yeah. They could be comparable.
They could be
Yeah, I think
comparable.
probably
Yeah,
could
yeah.
say
So
they
if
are
you find this one situation appalling, right, like this idea of bringing dogs into existence, shooting them, and
Yeah.
using their bodies as punching bag bad, then logically speaking, shouldn't the other situations also be bad for the same reason? Because it's not necessary.
I think it's comparable.
Yeah.
I think there would maybe be some nuance to it, but I think it is comparable.
Yeah, there's obviously is some nuance, right? Because you could make the argument that exercise isn't absolutely necessary, whereas food is.
Yeah.
But for a healthy life, absolutely exercise is necessary. You could make an argument that there are a lot more options for exercise than there are for food.
Yeah.
But I think either way, as long
Yeah.
as there's an option,
Yeah.
and as long as there's violence involved in one, we should just not do it, right?
Yeah.
So
So if an animal were to die of natural causes, how would you feel about then using the animal?
listen, if your grandmother dies and you want to eat her, I have no problem with that, honestly. Why would I oppose that? I don't care, right? Like, the problem is the exploitation, right? So if an animal dies of natural causes
Yeah.
and you want to eat them, sure. You walk and you see a corpse of an animal and
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
that sounds kind of weird though, right? Like, imagine somebody hit a dog with their car or
Yeah.
a pigeon, and then you go there and you pick them up to eat them. That's kind of, it's
Yeah.
kind of weird, but I don't have a problem with it.
I guess you're like, it's illegal and fine, but
Yeah,
suspect.
I would be like, so it also context really matters
Yeah.
also in this, right? Like, if we live in a world which continuously sees animals as objects,
Yeah.
even taking a dead animal from the street would still objectify them in some manner, right? But in isolation, the idea on its own has no issues of, like, it has absolutely no problem, right?
Yeah.
Um,
But then, so you'd be fine. I'm probably taking you out of context, but
No, go for
you saying then, oh, if you want to eat your grandma because she died of natural causes, that's fine. Would you not see that as, oh, actually, you shouldn't be fine with that because you view humans not as objects in the same way?
you would still be objectifying humans,
Yeah.
right? But it wouldn't be you wouldn't be perpetuating an issue when you're doing that, right?
Yeah.
Everyone around you would see you as weird, and you would just be doing something that's weird, but nobody would be like, well, he did it, I'm gonna start doing it, and everyone keeps doing it, and at some point people are like, well, if we're eating the dead, might as well kill the ones that are sick and eat them. Well, if we're killing the sick, might as well kill the ones that are not that sick. Or if we're killing the ones that are not that sick, might as well cut some corners and kill the
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
And if we're killing the ones, might as well bring them into existence and kill them, right?
Slippery slope.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this is kind of how we ended up with animal agriculture in the first place, right? Like we consumed some animals and then we said we'll domesticate them, we used them, and then once they died, we ate their flesh. But then we realized, what if we just brought them into existence and killed them, huh? What about that? So it's like, and that then maybe that served the purpose, which we had to do it at that time. But now there's no need for it.
Yeah.
So
There's better options.
yeah, that's the whole thing, isn't it? If
Yeah.
there's no need for it, how can we justify doing it today?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about this?
I think it's a great conversation. I think
Yeah.
it leaves me with a lot to consider too.
Yeah.
I need to head out. I've got people waiting for me. But I would love to hear, at what point, like in your life, did you reach this conclusion, and was there like something that led you to it?
I just
particularly?
listened to debates online and I got to the same conclusion. I was a vegetarian for health reasons. I didn't know.
At what age?
I started being a vegetarian at 25. I'm 38 now, so I'm like, It's been for like 7 or 8 years. No, even more. Wait. Almost 10 years vegetarian, and then 5 years now, so 38, 33, 8 years vegetarian, 5 years vegan.
All right.
But the thing about was learned what happened to dairy cows. Do you know what happens to dairy cows? Because we a lot of times just think we take the milk away from them, but they produce milk because they're mammals. They only produce milk after they have babies. So we impregnate them,
Yeah.
which is fucked up.
Yeah.
We take away their babies so that we can take the milk, which is fucked up. We kill the babies that are born male, which is fucked. And the females, they're nothing more than milk making machines. So we put them in the same process and we repeat the process for them every year. And the minute that because no body is biologically made to be repeatedly impregnated like that and used
Yeah.
like a machine, their body gives, they can barely stand up, and then they call them spent cows, and they send them to slaughter. So, and that happens like after 6 or 7 repeated impregnations. So that's a fraction of their lifespan because
Yeah.
they live 24 years, like naturally.
Wow.
Yeah, so imagine being killed at 25 years old, 24 years old, because after you've been raped a couple of times, right? Like, the fucked upness of it is that the most fucked up part of it is that it's not necessary. For me, it took a while to realize that I'm the one responsible for it, because I just thought in the Netherlands it doesn't happen, because you see the happy cows on the fields. But then you just have to look, you just have to do a simple Google. So you just have to just which I said I have to. After listening to a debate, somebody said, well, you kind of have the obligation to look into it. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I do have the obligation to look into it. And I looked into it. It was exactly that. So I'm like, how can I live with myself knowing that I'm the one paying for this? I'm the one causing it. So I stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Let me give you a card, okay?
All right.
There's a documentary here called Dominion. Oh, and there's the most important speech ever here. Can you watch one of these two?
Sounds great.
And until you watch them, they appear if you scan this QR code here. Cool. And until you watch them, can you not consume any animal products? Can you do that?
I can make a decision after I watch it.
Well, I know you'll make a decision after you watch it, right? I just think until you watch it, to be honest with it, because if you're going to be consuming animal products until you watch it, you're still going to be demanding the exploitation of animals.
Yeah.
And obviously, I mean, don't buy any more animal products. If you have something in your house, it means nothing. But like, don't demand more exploitation.
Yeah, I will definitely have it on my mind. I just out of honesty, I don't want to commit to it.
But come on, watch it tonight. Can you at least do that?
I will watch it soon. I will give you that word.
Okay.
Chip, I appreciate you, man. I
thank
appreciate
you.
your time, and I
Yeah.
appreciate you standing up for something that you believe strongly in, and that a conviction that's been formed in
I
you.
hope you respect the rights of animals, because that's all it is. You seem like a nice guy, okay?
Appreciate you, Chip. Have a
Have
good
a
one.
good one. Cheers. You also touched me. But he seemed like a nice person. He didn't touch me in a way. Whatever. If you buy a bloodhound, we'll do what the bloodhounds do. A lot of touchy people today, yeah. That was a better touch. Well, it wasn't also, it was like a soft touch, right? Like, I feel like there's people who kind of like soft touch you, which is kind of okay-ish. I don't know. It is what it is. But then there's people who like just grab you, which is kind of annoying. This guy. Hello. How you doing?
Sorry, I'm late.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Outrageous.
Well, I'm happy you're here.
Okay, I have your thingies.
Shall I wear it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be an upset cow today.
Yeah.
I'll be a how dare you do this to me, cow.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Did somebody piss you off?
Oh, sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. I was gonna say everybody, but no.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's just existence combined with people being stupid.
Okay. Since when do you have the pink mic?
I don't know. It's been a while. It's nice, right?
No, I didn't see it. It's the first time. Yeah, it's nice. How come pink?
Because a lot of people feel very insecure about it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't care.
Should also put the thing on
Oh yeah.
if you're not too warm.
Moo. I'm not too warm. It's just like I feel like it's a little bit Did you wash it or something?
Why?
'Cause
No,
it feels a little bit smaller,
No,
yeah.
No, and I see now my cat hair all over. So you have a bit of Pepito with it.
That's fine. Moo.
Move everybody.
Interrupting. Ah! I have the joke.
Okay, which one? No,
Wait.
you don't.
I don't have it yet. I'll have it soon.
A Jesus joke?
Ah! Knock knock.
Who is it?
Interrupting cow.
Is that the joke?
So you know when somebody says knock knock, they say something and then you say something cool, you know? So
Yeah.
knock knock.
Who is it?
Interrupting cow. And then you have to say interrupting cow who?
Interrupting cow.
Moo.
Interrupting cow.
Moo.
Who? Yeah, okay.
That's the joke. That's the joke because I interrupt you afterwards.
Lame.
It's a good joke. It's a good joke. It's a good joke.
In front of our besties from the cheese company.
Yes. I feel like people will already know what this is about since I'm dressed like a cow.
Well, you could be their props. They also have a fake cow there.
My baby!
Are these new?
Yeah. They're nice, right?
Yeah, it's nice.
Can I ask you something? Let me see. Was it a good joke? It was a good joke, right? That joke hit! Yeah! That joke hit. They got it. Thank you, Louis. Appreciate it.
I'm glad someone appreciated it.
The interrupting cow joke.
I like dark jokes.
Dark jokes?
Yeah, dark humor jokes.
I tried to make a joke today
Hi, would you like to try a social experiment?
about. It's hard with this one. It's getting warm. I tried to make a joke today about how my grandma was an asshole. I don't know, really land with people.
What did you say?
Oh, that she's dead, so it's all good now because she was an asshole.
Fair.
But she wasn't an asshole. She was
Yeah, she
very
was just
religious.
crazy.
She was a little bit crazy, yeah,
Yeah.
especially towards the end.
We've all heard stories about Chip's
Yeah.
grandma that would shock you to the core.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say those online though. That's those are some pretty bad stories. Yeah. You wanna have a conversation?
You did it better? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Mooi. It's English okay?
Yeah,
Because
this
it's,
is okay.
We are live. Are you okay being live?
Yeah, don't worry. For what program?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just for my YouTube channel.
Of your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
All right, so
okay.
this is probably your first time ever talking directly to a cow.
Moo.
Moo.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi, Moo.
Hi, Moo.
How you
So-
doing?
Pretty good.
So what would you like to tell a cow if you had the chance? Which
That
is
we, thank God we don't eat you anymore.
Hey! High
Yes.
five.
No more milk,
No
no, more
more,
meat. Just for
no more
looking
meat.
beautiful.
What
Hello.
about products made from my titty juice?
But no, we don't drink
Not cheese also.
cheese a little bit
Yeah,
sometimes.
I'm from Holland, eh?
Yeah.
It's very. I was for a long time. I
But
was
we're
a
vegetarian.
vegan, and it was traveling to Costa Rica and around. It was so hard. We couldn't eat.
Do you
no
know
way.
about the app called Happy Cow?
The Happy Cow?
Yeah, it's an app, and you can type in any city in the world, and then it will show you a map with all the vegan places.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Happy Cow.
yeah.
Happy Cow.
You would think, okay, of course Amsterdam, Berlin is,
Yeah, of
course,
course, booming.
but you never know. You'll be surprised in the tiniest village in the
Okay.
mountains. There's like a
Yeah.
fully
There's a
yeah.
vegan.
Nice, nice
Yeah.
tip. Thank you.
You
You
I
guys
will
are
look at
vegan,
it.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's here.
Yeah,
Dressed as a cow.
exactly.
That's why I'm a cow,
That's
yeah.
why I stopped.
Yeah.
Tail?
He has a oddly long tail for a cow, but
Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't
It's oddly
matter.
long. It's the right size.
Yeah.
That's
They're
what
hot
she
for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's warm you because you're really in the sun now. It's better you go a little bit.
But
in
here
the-
are the people.
But do you know what happens to cows, to dairy cows?
I know, but I don't want to talk about it. I'm in a happy mood now. If I start talking, I start crying
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I
Oh, I
know it's,
understand.
But we
it's
know
hell.
what they do.
We
They
know.
take them
We've,
away.
we've seen
I
the
know.
documentaries.
Yeah, you've seen that.
I-
I've
Benny.
seen them, and we
Yeah.
have seen them. And my daughter, who's living now in South America, she pointed us at the documentary. and we know what's going on, and it's a hell. But if you start talking about it,
I don't want to talk
no,
about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to make you cry. That's
No.
definitely not the
No.
intention here. But
It's fine.
what I want to explain is that that thing that happens to cows happens even if you buy a product only one time, right?
Yeah, I know.
And there, that one time that we buy it, we could send a cow like me into that whole process, which eventually ends with slaughter, right?
yeah,
And we could say yes, we send a lot of other cows also, so it's somehow justified. But for me, the
every cow counts.
Yeah.
Of course.
it would matter to me. That's
yeah,
what I'm
of course.
saying.
No, I support everything. We also donate money to people who take animals, rescue animals.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, even in sanctuaries. Yeah. In Holland, I'm donating.
And in Bolivia also.
And in Bolivia week, and now in Uruguay, my daughter is she's voluntary in
Also sanctuary.
sanctuary
Oh.
with sea animals.
So
So
nice.
we
So
do
you know
our
about it.
little
Yeah.
thing. We do. You know,
Nice.
it's not a lot, but
Yeah.
I mean, every person counts with that. I think.
Yeah, that's amazing, right?
Yeah,
and it
that's
just sounds
great.
like you're in a position where you care about animals.
We do.
You do all you can, but
Yeah.
you sometimes buy these products, and I don't mean to be a
No,
stickler,
I
but-
No, it's
understand.
true, you
Sometimes,
participate.
yeah,
You
you still
participate
participate
in it.
in the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
in the whole torture.
Killing and
Yeah,
torture.
I
like imagine if I
understand.
saw a pigeon, I kicked them now, and I said, yeah, but
I don't kick hundreds. I
Yeah.
don't. Those hundreds I don't kick, but I
Yeah,
only kick
exactly,
one. No,
yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, you are very
Do you
right.
think you can do better about this?
I
Yeah.
think so.
I think
Stop
so.
eating those products.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Could this be a sign maybe for you to do
Yes.
so? Right. That's
Of
what we're here to
course.
say.
Yeah.
No,
Well, let
it's
me give you a
true.
card then. I might need to take off my little skin over here.
Have you ever thought about even doing even more like speaking up yourself? Kind
We
of.
went to demonstrations, my son and me. We,
And,
made,
Yeah,
we went
yeah,
to the
yeah.
ve-
We
first
were the
big
first
vegan,
6 months vegan.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we went to the vegan demonstrations, and we support a lot of what I say. You know,
Yeah.
we donate.
And
yeah.
luckily is
Nice.
my girlfriend, she's very strict vegan. So
have
when
a
I'm
legit-
with her and when I'm gonna live with her,
Yeah.
we do the
Yeah,
same.
then
you
it's,
know?
the cheese will also
Yeah.
be vanished
For
from
me,
him.
yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the good part about cheese is that's the for me, for example, is the last thing I give up because I liked it. I liked the taste
The
of
thing
it.
is, yeah.
But it takes 3 weeks to really readapt your taste buds. They change over
Yeah.
time depending on what you eat.
That's true.
So like you just have to resist 3 weeks of like, oh
Yeah.
fuck it, I missed
Yeah.
it, I missed it. After that, I promise
don't
you,
need it.
Yeah, we have
no,
vegan
it's
cheese.
not only you
Senna.
don't crave it anymore, but like once I did try it, I confess, I did try it once because there was nothing else ever to eat. Yes, sorry, cow. I
You're
apologize.
in a relation?
Yeah, and like no.
Oh,
No boyfriend, girlfriend?
No, I would kill him. And
it's also meat, eh?
yeah, it's true, also, yeah. And like the taste was completely different, and I was like, what is this fat,
You don't like it anymore.
fat,
Yeah.
gooey thing?
Yeah.
And I was like blown away because like I ate it all my life, and I was like,
Yeah.
how come do the cheese I ate all my life, this specific kind, tastes different now?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's just the taste buds that change, and you really don't miss it anymore. And
And you
it's-
make a switch also.
No, we
Sure.
started the vegan
Yeah.
cheese. You remember the
But
video
at that
live?
time it was not nice.
No,
now
now
it's getting better.
Yeah, and they make it
it's
from the
better.
nuts, from the.
Yeah, now it's better.
How
Try
do
the
you say?
cashew.
Try the
Because you
vegan
know.
cowboys. They find it in Albertheim. They're very good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
vegan cowboy.
The vegan cowboys, I think they're the best ones.
It's
And
cheese
they,
I'm gonna
as
check
well.
it out.
Their
It's
cheese,
vegan.
and they also are working on releasing a product to the market. So by buying their product, you're not just buying plant-based cheese, but they're also working on making precision fermentation happen in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
They're a Dutch company, so they're also local. And the precision fermentation is essentially dairy milk and dairy cheese, but without the cow.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will look
yeah.
at it.
No
Yeah.
I will look
suffering,
at
no
it.
karma. That's the
You
Exactly.
can remember it?
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
vegan
yeah, yeah.
cowboys.
Vegan cowboys.
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, let me give you
Okay.
some
Nice.
cards also.
Yeah.
You have Challenge 22 there. They help you out. They hook you up
Thank
with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day and they help you go vegan.
Oh, nice.
I don't know
will
if you
send
need
it
it
to my.
because you're already you
Yeah,
already
but
know
it's
how
always
to do it.
yeah, but
It's
that's
always
matter.
good. But
I
maybe
will send
something
it to
you
my
like
daughter.
is the most important speech you'll ever hear. It's a video that appears there. It's the second video. Can you give one of those a watch just to learn? Maybe
Yeah,
about you don't know
I will
enough
send it to
about
my
eggs and
daughter as
everything
well.
else. Nice.
Yeah, I will send it to my daughter.
And you could also join us with the free.
With You're on
so
Instagram?
we are always in Museum Plan every Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we do activism, and it's fun. Like if
Okay.
you want to.
I wish you a nice.
Thank
Where are you
you.
guys from?
Thank you.
We're born in here, Italy.
Ah,
Yeah.
you're born here
Yeah.
also.
Italy.
Yeah.
From Romania. Happy cow, yeah.
Hey guys,
Holland is Spain, huh?
Okay.
half Spanish, half Dutch. Guys, thank you very much.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah, de nada, con mucho
And I wish
gusto.
you
Yeah.
all the
Till
luck
next
that
time.
you really reach out
You're
and,
doing a
and
good
find
thing.
nice people.
Yeah, and
Make
you-
conscious to the people.
You can be
Yeah,
a
really
good force in the world as well.
Yeah.
Of
It's
course,
true.
every
Remember.
person counts.
Yes.
Every voice
Thank you for
counts.
what
Hey,
you do.
thank you for the
Okay.
information, eh, guys?
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
You're definitely nicer than I am.
Who is nicer than I am?
You are nicer than I am.
I know. Duh. Even though I threatened to kill you, I'm sorry.
Why did you threaten to kill me?
I officially declare I don't really mean. What are you doing? I don't really mean to kill Chip. It's just I like to threaten him sometimes. It,
fine,
it keeps him
Keeps me on my toes.
humble.
Yeah, it keeps me humble.
I cannot stay that long, unfortunately, because I was late and I have a student at 4.
That's fine. I also don't want to stay longer than 4 anyway. So I Lodevijk never came, huh? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna join you, but then he's like, oh,
I also invited him.
So we're asking people some questions. You wanna try? But I am.
But
We are
it's
live. You wanna
wrong.
try it?
It's wrong. It's wrong.
Oh,
Leave
it's
it.
okay. We'll try it.
Bye.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, the camera's not.
In Amsterdam.
Do you speak English?
Yeah, I speak English.
So we're here to talk about animals. How do you feel about animals?
My best friends, man.
Your best friends are animals.
Yeah.
How do you treat cows?
Yeah, I eat them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that.
Do you think it's nice?
No, it's not cool, but yeah, sorry, my gast. Listen,
do you think
I eat meat and I want to eat meat.
But do you think you need to?
Yeah, I need that.
Why do you need it?
I like it.
So you don't need it. You like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Is that really justified to kill someone like me because you like it?
Listen, I have respect for you. Have respect for me. I want to eat meat. When I eat meat, I'm gonna
But
eat
you
meat.
don't have respect for me as a cow, right? Because you kill me.
I don't kill you. I buy it in the supermarket, and
pay
other
somebody
people
to
can
kill
kill.
me.
Yeah, okay, it's cool, man. Hey, have a nice day, man. This is not going good, man.
Yeah. That's how you
I
get
told
away.
you.
The easiest way to get away from
No, but the
situation.
smell you don't hear, you don't smell the smell of fucking beer that was oozing from this individual.
He was pretty drunk. Yes.
He had like 1,000 empty cans.
That doesn't matter though. The cans. You
I
have a
know.
conversation?
Why did you switch up the color?
What?
Why did you switch up the color?
Why or when?
Why? Hi, would you like to try our experiment?
Because I
Why?
thought it's gonna make so many men that are insecure about pink way more insecure.
It's very Barbie, yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see the Barbie movie?
I did.
Yeah.
It was such a good movie.
I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be a 10.
I don't remember that song, but
It's a Ken song.
it's a
Come
Ken
on.
song. I have a Ken T-shirt, you know.
Yeah, I am Kenough.
I'm
Yeah, yeah. Good.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that I listened to a lot of Taylor Swift today, but you don't really like Taylor Swift.
Hi, would you like to try? Lord, forgive him. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Also, fuck you, Lord.
Fuck you also.
But forgive.
Forgive him and then go fuck off. That would
Go
trigger
fuck
a lot of
yourself,
people.
yeah. How dare you, Sanctim? That's black.
Ah, it's fine. I'll go to hell.
Yeah,
Yay, cool, nice.
Okay, being live on YouTube.
yeah, I don't care.
Where are you from?
Argentina.
Okay,
How about you?
cool. Yeah, we live here,
Okay.
but I'm from Italy. He's from Romania.
Wow.
What's your name?
Felipe.
I'm Chip.
Felipe.
Nice to meet you, Felipe.
Chip?
Chip.
Claire.
Claire.
Yeah.
Chip and Claire. Okay. Nice.
So you know,
So this is a cow,
You're a
as you
cow,
can see. I don't know if you ever had the chance in your life ever to talk directly to a cow? So it's your first time.
I haven't. Yeah, it's my first time
What
talking
would
to a
you
cow.
like to tell this cow who learned how to speak English?
You're learning how to speak English
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not very good at it, but yes.
because you're a cow.
Because
I'm a
he's a
cow.
cow. yeah.
Okay. And what should I ask?
What it's your once in a lifetime chance. So what would you like to tell a cow?
Oh, it's very wide open. The question.
I have questions for you, if not.
That would be easier. But if not, what can I ask you? I don't know. Have you ever?
Or
have
say
you-
it, just to say something.
What do you know about Argentina?
About Argentina, I heard there's a lot of lovely mountains and good grass. Good grass.
Good grass. That's
grass.
true. That's actually true, and a lot of cows.
A
We
lot
have
of
more
cows.
cows than people.
But I also heard that you don't treat cows very nicely there, huh?
Oh. That might be true. I mean,
My
no-
cousins from Argentina.
but not in Argentina in general. Like the how do you say ganado in English? The industry that manages meat and everything. I don't know how it's called.
Slaughterhouse.
The slaughterhouse in general is not gentle with the cows. I mean, it's not something about Argentina. Is that Argentina has a lot of how do you say
Slaughterhouses.
slaughterhouses.
Yeah.
I would say something more about slaughterhouses, not from Argentina itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but all slaughterhouses are fucked for cows.
Definitely. Yeah.
Do you pay for me to go to slaughterhouses? For my family to go to slaughterhouses?
I mean, I pay meat. Yeah, I eat meat.
Why?
That's really bad. I know, but because it's really.
It's sad.
I know. I'm sorry. I know it's no good, but
What if I paid for your family to go into a slaughterhouse?
that would be bad. Yeah,
That would be bad.
I know.
But I get pleasure from it, so.
Yeah. That's not fair. I didn't know you were. I was bumping into this question.
The cow
but
with
yeah,
money, yeah.
I eat meat.
Do you have a sister?
I do.
What if I raped her
No way.
and then I took away her babies? And
You
then
raped her.
Yeah, and then I took away her babies and then used her milk.
Yeah, I wouldn't be very happy, especially because you're a cow and I'm a human. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, but no, I didn't like. I wouldn't do anything sexual to her. I would
you rape
I,
her.
I, would-
you
I would
said.
probably use you or your father and then
That's
jerk
different,
them
okay.
off,
Okay.
get your sperm.
Yeah, I know what you
and
mean.
then
I know
put
what
it
you
in
mean.
the vagina of
Yeah.
your sister.
Yeah. Wow, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It
That's
sounds
what-
very disgusting when it's related to you.
Yeah, I
when
know,
This
but
is exactly
at
what
the-
they
at
do
the
to
same
me,
time-
like the cow, you know.
At the same time, I mean, we humans do need meat.
Do you?
We do. We've been eating meat ever since we were.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah, like before. Can I put this? My English is not great, so I'm gonna struggle. But when we started evolving from monkeys and whatever, blah blah blah, we always ate meat, and until now, it's now. I don't even know how to say this.
But your women also never had rights, right? Until the beginning of time, women didn't have rights and legally, or they weren't considered equal to men. So does that mean we should have continued? You should have continued women not having rights because it's been happening since the beginning of time.
No, but I think that's different. You're speaking about something more
So
You're
your
talking
women.
about
social
health. You're
and
talking about
cultural.
health.
I'm talking about nature, health.
You can be healthy without animal products.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the same. You know.
What do you mean?
So
You can be healthy.
Perhaps you can teach me.
yes, basically, you know why a cow has protein in the first place
Yeah.
in their flesh because they ate it. So,
Oh.
for example, if I don't eat any carrots for like 3 months and
Yeah.
I take a blood test,
You wouldn't
you
have
will
any
you will
carrot.
not have I will not have vitamin A in my
Okay.
blood because I didn't assume it first. So if a cow has substances, whatever they are, protein mostly, and that's it, and a lot of fat also extra, it's because they ate it from plants in the first place.
Really, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah. So basically, like, if you skip the cow and you eat protein directly from the source they take them from, the proteins from, You spare a lot of lives.
Like the cow is just an intermediate.
inside, yeah,
like,
exactly.
you
The
know what I mean?
essential amino acids are the same for all animals, essentially, for all
Exactly.
mammals, for sure.
And also, the animal as intermediate even adds extra fat that clogs your blood
Claro. Okay.
because it's cancerogenic. Also, it's actually unhealthy because
Okay.
like your blood needs to flow properly through
Yeah.
your body, and this fat that's found in cells of the cow's meat.
Yeah.
They don't make a lot of room for your
Yeah, I know
veins.
what you mean. Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and they don't have any fiber also, and plants also have the fiber.
Which also lowers your incidence of heart disease.
Lowers what?
Your incidence of heart disease.
The
But
heart,
either way,
it's better for your heart.
like we can talk about ingredients and all this stuff. In general, the way nutritional science works is that you have studies that are done on either population data or you can't take one ingredient, right? Like you can say, well, okay, well, red meat is unhealthy, which it is, but then maybe white meat is healthy. Sure, in certain quantities it is, but if you eat a lot more, then it isn't, right? So this all. The way you do with that, you take population data, you take a lot of data from a lot of people, and then you draw correlations from all of that, right? So, for example, the EPIC Oxford study was a study where they took 500,000 people, and they looked at people who were consuming on a plant-based diet and people who weren't, and they looked at the outcomes of that. They obviously equated for people who smoked, people who exercised, and all of this, right? They confounded for all these variables, and what they ended up seeing is that the people who were on a plant-based diet were generally healthier and generally lived longer. So it's not just that you can be healthy; most likely your health outcomes will be better.
Better. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what we like to say is that you can be at least healthy. And if you can be at least healthy, can we justify forcing animals into
Fair.
slaughterhouses, right? If we can be healthy without doing so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And with these provoking questions earlier, it was challenging you to put yourself in the perspective
Of the
Yeah.
cow.
of
Yeah.
the cow, because they have families too. They also form bonds. They love their family. The
Yeah,
mothers.
definitely. Yeah.
And they have friendships even too, and they really have memories.
That's true. Yeah.
And so to do all this, like this raping, that really happens to the cows
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
And just for like a product we don't actually need.
Totally. Okay.
So, yes. What
Yeah,
do you think
it's-
of this?
I think I learned something new. I didn't know
Okay.
many of the stuff you told me, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna like.
Why
know
don't
what I
you give him the card? This is a bunch of resources.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know about this. I would encourage you to check out the documentaries
I
that are
scan
here.
and
Yeah, and it's a bunch of free documentaries you can watch. So you at least are informed, equipped, and empowered with the information.
Yeah, totally.
And
yeah.
only then you can make a conscious choice for yourself.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah,
Because
I think
like if
that's
I
fair.
told you, oh, I don't know, this was made by slave children, you would be
Yeah.
like, oh, thanks for letting me
Let
know.
me know. Totally.
At least now I know
What I
make,
have.
I can make a
what-
choice.
Totally.
You-
Either to
we
keep on
cannot-
buying it or
Yeah,
to
and
throw
we
it
cannot
away.
force you to do anything. Only you can make your own choices. And you can still say, oh, it's still a cheaper shirt. Fuck you, and like
Yeah.
still buy it. Sure, it's your choice.
Yeah.
But at least you will make a conscious choice, and we encourage you
And
to
it will
make
be your decision.
a,
You stick
a
to the
moral
consequence.
choice and
Yeah.
put yourself in the perspective of the victim.
Yeah.
That's always the best way to with social justice issues or
Yeah.
where there's a lot of suffering, a lot of pain, and a lot of death. It's nice to give it some urgency too.
Well, thank you guys. It was
Yeah.
really good to get
There's
to know
Good.
more.
Thank
Let me
you
just
so
tell you
much.
real quick. There's
Yeah.
a documentary here called Dominion that
Yeah.
shows what all the animals
Yeah,
go
Dominion.
through.
It's the first
You
one.
can
Yeah.
watch that. But if it's too gruesome for you, the most important speech you'll ever hear is The Next Best Thing. It's
Okay.
also there. And
Okay.
Challenge 22, the other thing that's written here, is also there. It's a website where they help you be vegan for free. They even hook you up with a dietitian if you need it. They help you be within your budget and they help you be healthy. So whatever health concerns you have it there. So not only do you have there the problem, you can see the problem for yourself, but you also have a
Solution.
proposed solution for that, right?
And
So
don't
if
worry
you need
about
it.
taste. It's delicious food.
Okay,
So,
okay, I
yeah,
trust
yeah.
you. Okay,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you. Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
thank
Really.
you.
Have a good
Bye-bye,
day.
you
Have a good
too.
one. Cheers.
Okay.
Was I too direct?
Can you handle criticism, bro?
I can, but I like being direct with people.
There you go. You don't handle it. So.
I handle
What do
it.
you ask? Hey, nice shirt.
But the point is to. Oh yeah, because you both have Nirvana shirts.
Yeah.
But the point is to get them to
When
change.
the lights out. Sorry.
The point is to get them to change, isn't it? Like it's not to, like I don't know, like
Yes.
it's not just to. And if I'm the cow, if I would be the cow and speaking to a person who's like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna continue eating you or I'm gonna eat you, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? I would be much worse. At least I
Yeah.
was reserved. I was like, well, what if I took your sister? I was trying to get him to understand the
Yeah.
perspective, you know? It's like,
Just bear in mind if you say
I
I will
use a
rape your
different word,
sister.
yeah. I
You
will use a
never
different
know how people will react.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And
fair
I don't
enough.
want to be punched.
Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. I'll use. I'll be a little bit more soft and direct.
Yeah. But it's fun being direct. And would you like to try?
But what is it?
So you can find out. You can. We ask you what would you say to a cow?
Oh no.
No, you keep on eating them. Hi, would you like to try?
How old
Yeah,
are
of
you?
course.
Cool.
You guess.
No, you have to tell me how old are you.
Oh, really? Oh, 22.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Are
Yeah.
you doing some TikTok?
It's for his YouTube channel.
Oh, of
It's
course.
live on YouTube.
Oh.
So that's why we don't want like
Yeah.
non-consenting
No minors.
minors.
So
Yeah.
what kind
Yeah.
of question will you
You
like?
wanna come a little bit closer? Yeah, I love it. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a cow.
Yeah.
What would you tell a cow?
I have a nice day. I just finished buying some cookie and the weather becomes so good after getting up. I feel I'm like some sun.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. So you shared about your day with a cow.
Nice.
Were they cookies with dairy inside?
You mean what is the cookie?
Yeah.
It's that one. You know, the very popular one.
The stroopwafel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's some bad news there because in order to make those, a cow has to suffer a lot.
Oh,
I don't know if you knew about it.
cow.
Yeah, because do you think cows have milk or maybe mothers have milk, right?
Both.
Both, right? Because cows can be mothers. So they have milk because they were mothers
Yeah.
in the first place.
Yeah.
And then, we take the baby away immediately and they suffer so much. And we steal her milk so that we can put it in cookies or in cheese. And the baby doesn't get any, and the baby gets killed very soon if it's a boy.
Oh.
And then we take all the milk from the mother, and when she doesn't have any more milk to give, we make her pregnant again, and then again and again, and until like they just can't take it anymore, and then they are sold for meat.
Yeah, this
So
is for
sad.
milk, for butter, for all
Yeah.
of this. Yeah.
Did you know about this?
I didn't think so much.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
But-
think of this process?
I feel that's sad and
Yeah.
being a cow like this. I feel when I was kid I have some same question for chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just asked my grandma, oh the chicken is so poor like this. But then after that I feel the egg is tasty.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't think similar question.
Yeah, because like it was your compassion trying to speak up a little bit for you, but of course we have all been conditioned in this society.
Because for me I'm not vegetarian, but of course I will respect because I also have similar question before. I don't want animal got hurt because they are so
Yeah.
cute. And recently I just go to a farm and they have so many cute cow and I feel it's so cute.
So you wouldn't like to see those animals having their throats cut.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they have some better way because you're a human. You will also maybe
Like
some
what?
people
Which
want
better
to,
way?
they should be more like maybe not make them hurt.
How?
So how would be the best way to kill me?
I have no idea.
don't wanna die.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
also they don't want to die.
Oh, then I feel maybe you should run away.
I should run away.
Yeah, from
But do you
from
think you can choose to pay somebody to no longer kill me? Or stop paying somebody to kill me?
So stop
That's
eating
so
meat.
hard. That's so hard question.
Is it?
Yeah.
If you ask me if I can stop paying somebody to kill you, I would say yes, I can.
Oh,
It wouldn't be that hard.
poor cow.
Yeah, and they cannot talk. This one can talk, but
Yeah.
like normally they cannot defend themselves.
Mm.
And they're just powerless
I
against
hope you
us.
can born some wild place and just have your cute family and just
Yeah.
you have your siblings and just be free with yourself because why you should just born in some place you should be eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
but-
this is what you feel like from your
Yeah, for
heart?
a cow, it's so poor. I hope you can next life, you can born in some beautiful place, have your grass.
In my next life,
Yeah.
we all just get one. What do you mean?
Yeah, because I feel like maybe because I can't choose this. I am not some boss, you know. I don't have factory.
Oh, no,
I
but-
can't choose
No,
the.
but it's
I
you
can't
choose.
control
You
the-
choose for me, yes.
yeah.
There's a couple of cows like me who have your name on them. And when you choose to buy products like products that are made of dairy or products that are made of my flesh, you're going to choose to force other animals into slaughterhouses because they are specifically killed because you make that choice.
Yeah, it's all about the consumer, right? So if you pay
Yeah,
for stuff,
maybe we
to have-
should promote some words like this.
Yeah,
feel
like we ask people to consider if they're okay with stop buying meat and stop buying cheese, because on one hand you wish for the cow to live their happiest life, but then you pay for them not to if you buy meat.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe like this.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do? It's your choice. It's your personal only choice. We
How
cannot
many
make
more
it.
animals should be exploited for you from now on? Exploited to death.
It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
But I really hope like cows can just be happy and be cute.
Then you
have
can make it
their-
happen. Like you can don't buy meat.
Yeah, well, I will just eat some vegetable today maybe.
No, but also protein.
Eat some vegetable today, maybe?
Yeah.
What the hell? What do you mean?
You also need protein.
Like imagine if I said like I will probably today respect the rights of some women. Probably
I
today.
I wish you
Probably
a happy life.
today.
I wish
Probably.
you a happy
I
life.
will go ahead and
but I
kill
need to go
others
to
the
the
next
hospital with
day.
my friend. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah, we
today.
need got some medicine here.
Yeah. No, but
Sorry for your waiting.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably today.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's.
I really wish cow
yeah.
have happy life. That's my
Yeah.
idea.
Why?
Okay.
Why do you care if they have a happy life? You pay for them to be killed.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
Why would I be nice to her? She said, I'll eat some vegetables probably today. And then she said she has to go to a hospital with her friend. What the fuck? Like, just, don't.
Okay. I gotta
I'm sorry,
go.
Chiara, but what do you expect to, like, let me give
No.
you your custom back. Like, honestly, like, this person was not good. Like, when somebody says,
No, you can.
I'll
You
probably-
can. You can keep it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, and you can give it back to me.
I'll probably not eat flesh today. Like, come on, that's not like, she wasn't even.
I didn't find it that horrible because I thought she was just not informed, and she thought that not eating meat would mean only eat vegetables because she doesn't know yet. She was gonna find protein in beans, in tofu, in tempeh, and I was about to tell her.
She knows that.
No, she has no fucking clue. She's just, I think, she never asked any questions to herself, and you got triggered, and you were like, and
I
then
didn't
she
get
ran
triggered.
away.
I didn't get triggered. I'm just like, why would she think that that's okay? Like, I don't want people who like that to think that it's okay to probably like it's an obligation to not force animals into slaughterhouses, right? Isn't that like, sure, people can still make their
I know,
choices.
but she
That's
ran
fine.
away, and she ran away with a bad opinion.
That's fine. She ran away with a bad opinion of herself, not of us.
I think for of us.
I don't care what she thinks at the
But
end of
yeah,
the day,
anyway.
right? Like, I mean, she knows that her choice is, like, I don't want to cuddle her choice. I don't want to think her choice, I don't think her choice was in any way even okay. Even, like, no, I'm sorry, today? What do you mean today? Like, maybe today, right? Like, I'm sorry, it's just like, I'll maybe eat some vegetables today. It's like, what do you mean? You're just speaking to somebody who you're gonna kill. Oh, I want cows to be happy, but you pay for them to be killed. Like, what exactly is there? Like, should I tell them, oh, okay, you're a good person because you want a cow to be happy? Every single person we meet wants a cow to be happy. Every single person I speak to says, I love animals. But every single person then says, well, I'm gonna continue killing them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I just don't want to cuddle their choice. That's all it is.
You can be direct
But
in a way that tricks them to think they are being still spoken to in a non-confrontational way, and still if the tone is nice and you still are super grilling them.
That's very nice. I was very calm.
But
and
if you're
everything.
really
What do you mean?
grilling them, but then with the tone is nice, then they are a little bit tricked into lowering their guards. I think.
But I just-
I gotta go. I have
Okay,
my
okay, okay.
students. Bye.
Okay, see you later, Kara.
Yes.
I don't think we should be sending the message that it's okay to abuse animals. No, I'm not even a strict vegan. I'm not even one of those people who is like, how dare you? I'm just like, we gotta be direct, and I don't think that person was a nice person. Yeah, put yourself in the victim's place. That's what I'm trying, right? Wasn't I the cow over here? How could me as a cow, how could I sit here and somebody say, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna kill any of you today? What do you mean today? Like, I thought that was a perfectly nice answer. I wasn't even being a dick. You are justified. Whatever. Some people don't like confrontation. I understand that. He's playing a cow. The whole point is being true to that character. That's what I thought, right? That's what I thought, that I'm going to be true to that character, right? And I'm going to be like, how dare you do this to me? That was the whole point. Hey Axel, nice to see you here. I saw you challenged me, Axel. I saw you. I'm gonna do the tofu challenge. I wanted to do it today before I came here, but I didn't get the chance. I'm gonna do it maybe tomorrow then. Or maybe we do a stream together. Does she have a YouTube channel? It's a Vegan Future. Kind Future, sorry. Kind Future is the channel. Kind Future Now. I keep inviting people to. I keep having collabs. It's the same channel with Lobo, Lodabike. Kind Future Now. Yeah, see, Lodabike put it in the channel. Your rhetoric was utterly good. You don't have to say that to make me feel good about what I said. I still think I said the right thing. I just think a lot of people don't like the way I talk or the way I say things, and that's fine. And that maybe includes Kiara, apparently, but... But I also got to be true to myself, shouldn't I? Like, I didn't call her names, I didn't say anything. I'm like, what do you mean today only? Right? Like, imagine you sitting in front of your oppressor and your oppressor makes a commitment to not oppress you today. What do you mean? What is that? Do you think that's enough? No, it's not enough. I'm sorry. This isn't enough. You wanna have a conversation? I am live on YouTube though. Are you okay being live? You want to be on camera or do you want to be off camera? Off camera. Off camera? That's fine. But your voice is still recorded. Is that okay? That's okay. What's your name?
Pasan.
Pasan?
Pasan.
Pasan. I'm
Yeah.
Chip. Pasan, I'm just as a cow.
Yes.
How do you see cows?
Cow is I can say it's who can help. Yeah, I mean who can very useful and very helpful and give yeah to have a how to say I'm not that much good in English.
That's fine.
I
You're
have to
doing
think.
great.
I have to think. And yeah, very useful and very yeah. It's like us. I feel like cow is like a mother.
Yeah.
I consider it as a cow as a mother. They give milk and they give yeah.
So I'll speak from behalf of me being a cow. When do I give milk?
When they give milk, yeah. Yeah, I give.
When does a human give milk?
When they birth, when they have a child.
It's the same for cows also.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
as cow.
Do you think I get pregnant when I want to, or do you think farmers impregnate me?
yeah, if yeah if yeah if they if they get pregnant with I don't think they wish to get pregnant.
So what farmers do is they take the sperm from a bull, then they put their hands in my anus to hold my cervix, and then they inject semen in my vagina.
Then
Do you know what they do when my baby's born? They take them away from me.
okay.
Do you know why?
Yeah, they want to have
They want to have the milk.
yeah they want to make same as you.
Do you think any of this is what I want?
I don't think no, not at all for a
Yeah. And I get killed if I no longer produce milk.
okay.
Is this nice to me?
Totally not.
Do you think I deserve to be treated like the individual that I am?
No, not at all. It's not. Yeah. It's totally painful. If you, if I am like cow, then I'm totally helpless. Hopeless.
Do you think you as a human have some form of responsibility for what's happening to me as a cow?
Yeah, I do.
And what do you think you can do about it?
That protect natural. That's I don't think that they do how to say nature protect. They just forcing them to get pregnant and then they get a reproduct, like forcing each other.
And what can you do about it?
That I can do less product, less milk.
Would less still not force some cows into?
Yeah, that you can drink less milk.
But less would still send some cows into slaughterhouses and still force.
If you buy a lot of milk products and also the cheese or something like that, then that came from the animal.
But even if you buy a little, it still comes from an animal, right?
But still, it is from
And you
animal.
still put a cow through this position, right, where they get impregnated and killed if you buy a little.
No, I don't think so. If you if you buy, the people buy the less product from the animal, then they will do, the business is not going well, then they will do less. Then they think, oh, it's not going well, it's not
Yeah,
success.
if more people buy less, but do you think you, as an individual, have a responsibility to not buy it at all?
Yeah, of course. One individual is make a huge difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for stopping by. I'll
Yeah,
give you a
sure.
card, okay? Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'll give you a
but,
card. There's a documentary here called Dominion. Can you give that a watch?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you so much, and
Yes.
have a great day. Let's treat
Thank
all
you.
animals nicely, okay?
Yeah, I love animals. I'm a vegetarian, so that's why.
You're a vegetarian?
Yeah.
Go vegan, please.
Yeah.
Cows are really treated
Also,
badly if
yeah,
you care about animals.
I'm trying to go
You have a thing there called Challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan for free. Okay?
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Have a good one. She was a nice one. She had to go. That's why I let her go. You see, I can also be nice. I'm nice to people, but I am firm also. I'm firm. You want to have a conversation with me? Are you okay being live on YouTube? Okay. You want to come here so that you hear me?
Sure.
What's your name?
Wendy.
Wendy, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Chip. Nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Wendy?
I'm from the U.S.
From the U.S. Wendy, I'm dressed as a cow today,
Yeah.
and I'm going to speak on behalf of a cow.
Sure.
How do you see me, a cow?
Well, I like cows generally. I don't eat them though, so I haven't eaten any cows.
Do you think I should be treated like an object, or should I be treated like an individual?
Wait, are you dressed like a cow because you're identifying as a cow?
No. I'm dressed as a cow to try to speak up on the behalf of a cow.
Well,
So I'll just speak up as if I were a cow.
I think you're being a cow advocate.
I'm being a cow advocate, sure.
Yeah.
I'm an animal rights advocate in general, but
Oh, cool.
right now I'll speak for a cow
Okay.
specifically. So do you think that a cow, me, should be treated like an object or like the individual that I am, who has desires, who has wills?
Well, you're a person. I mean,
Yeah, but as a cow, I'm also a person, right?
no, a cow's a cow.
But a cow is what makes
An
what
animal.
makes a person a person.
Well, what makes a person is the fact that they're a human being. Their DNA is different. than
That's a little bit like saying, well, I'm not born in that same species, therefore I cannot be a person. I still have an experience of life. I still have a subjective experience of life. I
Yeah.
still want to live. I still have the same desires you do, to be happy, to
How do
pursue
you
freedom. How do I know that cows have this?
Yes.
Oh, because they're sentient beings. Do you know what sentience is?
So yeah, but I mean, so you want animals to be equivalent to humans?
No, not at all. I just think that animals should be treated like individuals, not
With
like
individual
objects.
rights?
With rights that are accustomed to individuals. For
So
example,
legal rights that are the same as individuals, the same as humans?
to some extent, right? Like for example, I don't think we should be killing cows if there's no need for it. I don't think we should be exploiting cows if there's no need for it.
Well, do you kill cows if there's no need for it?
No.
Aren't cows food for most people?
Perhaps they are, but not
Yeah.
for me, no.
Yeah, not for me either, but
Yeah, but do you, for example, consume dairy products?
no, I don't. I'm basically dairy free, so.
Basically, does it mean sometimes, or what does
Well,
that
I'm
mean?
trying to think of what dairy. Well, cheese, I guess, would be the only. And I eat goat cheese. But when you say dairy, I was thinking about the cheese shop behind us because
Yeah.
I just had some cheese. But I didn't drink cow's milk even as a baby, and I have 2 children. I didn't raise them on cow's milk either.
That's
'Cause
lovely.
It's not health. It's not good for them.
But-
That's a misnomer.
But cheese is still exploiting a cow, right? Like it's
Well,
still
I
exploitation.
exploited the goat, I guess. because-
Or the goat, yeah.
Well, I don't know how you're exploiting them. You're getting milk, so it's made out
But
of
when do
milk.
they produce milk?
Well, I guess they produce milk when they're
Pregnant.
pregnant or had
Yeah.
after the birth.
If we take the milk, what do you think happens to the babies?
I don't know that they don't have enough milk for the babies. Is that? I mean,
They're
you know more
separated
about-
from their mothers.
Oh, you
So
know about-
babies
more
are
about it
always
than I do.
separated from their
Yeah.
mothers, and we take as much milk as we can from them.
Okay.
If the baby is born male, they don't produce milk. So what do you think
Well, of
happens to
course.
them?
Well, I don't know what happens to them. They probably live. I don't
They
believe
get
we.
killed.
So we just run around killing all animals. I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
yeah. All farm animals we kill, like
Well, animals are killed for a purpose. They're killed for food.
a
most
trivial
often.
purpose.
Well, that's only our opinion. But if you believe in rights,
No, it's
right?
trivial for you and me.
But it's not trivial for someone else.
Doesn't matter. It's at the end of the day, the animals that get
But
killed
it-
for us get killed for a trivial reason. So we
Well,
have
that's
the
only
moral
our opinion, though.
responsibility.
No.
You
but
can
that-
choose to be plant-based, can you not?
I don't like the plant-based meat. I don't eat. I
Whether
don't
you
really
like it or
meat.
not is a different thing, but you
Well,
can choose to do
it's
so,
not.
right?
It's not healthier. So
It doesn't matter whether it's healthier or not. You can be
Well, it
at
does
least just
matter
as healthy.
It does matter.
You
and
can
the
be
reason
healthy on a
No,
plant-based diet.
No, it doesn't matter because what you're doing is you're basically imposing your will.
No, not at all. Not my will as a cow, if you will, but not
Well-
my will as a human. I don't really care what you eat. I just care that you oppress innocent animals and you stop doing that. That's why I'm just as a cow. Because as a cow, I can have a voice when I'm just as a cow. Cows don't have a voice to speak up for themselves, but if they did, they would tell you, please stop taking away my baby. Please stop paying for somebody to rape my family and take away their babies. And when
There's a lot of
they can no
humans,
longer
I
produce
think, the
milk,
same
they get
thing
killed.
About, so
Say it again.
there's a lot of humans who are going through the same thing. They're
And perfectly fine. And if you were to stand up here and tell me, hey, listen, this one thing you're buying is literally causing humans to be raped and killed, and there's this alternative,
well,
I
that
would
is
be like,
happening. Have
and-
you watched U.S. News?
and
That
there's
is happening.
and what's an alternative? What's the product that I'm buying, and what's the alternative?
You're not going to stop the production of people eating.
You see, that's the whole
cows.
point, right? What I'm trying to show you is you have a responsibility. There are certain animals out there who have your name on them, who are exploited, abused, and slaughtered specifically for you.
But not for me.
Yeah, specifically for you, yes.
Not
You
for
are
me.
responsible for the exploitation
I-
of certain animals. Whether you choose to accept that or not, that's up to you, right?
So
But
here-
that's the reality.
So I think that if the approach is that you're advocating for cows
Yeah.
and their rights and the humane treatment of cows,
Yeah. No, I'm not treating for the humane treatment. I'm treating for rights for them, right? I don't think women should be treated humanely. I think women should have rights.
well, women do have rights.
Yeah, women do have rights. Women do have rights. But for example, 100 years ago, when women didn't have rights in society, women still had some rights. You could have said, let's advocate for women to be treated equally, but to be treated humanely. But no, that's not the point. The point is for women to have equal rights and opportunities to men, right? What I'm advocating right now is not equal rights and opportunities for these animals, is maybe equal rights and opportunities for these animals as we do to dogs. the right for them to
Again,
not
that's
be
country
exploited, abused,
specific.
to
You've got
slaughter and
countries
slaughtered
like India
for
that donate
absolutely no
cows,
reason.
They worship them. You've got countries who do eat dogs. So it's all. This is a very different conversation because some countries don't eat cows.
It doesn't matter
India.
what some countries do, because at the
No,
end
no,
of the
but
day,
you're just
if
saying
you
that
don't
people
need it,
treat
how
them
can you
humanely like
justify?
dogs. There's countries
How
that
do
don't
you
treat
justify?
don't treat dogs humanely.
How do you justify paying for violence towards animals?
How do I justify paying for what?
For violence towards animals.
I'm not paying for violence towards
You
animals.
just said you paid for cheese, right?
No, I didn't pay for cheese. You just asked me if I ate dairy, and I said I just tasted cheese.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm
it
sorry.
was
I'm sorry.
goat cheese,
I'm sorry. My
and
bad.
a cow
Do
didn't
you de-
die
do
for the
you
goat
dema-
cheese that I sampled.
Sure, but a goat may have. But do you demand do you buy any animal products?
I eat a mostly plant-based diet.
Mostly plant-based diet.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. You don't need
But
to
I
be
do eat
defensive, by the way,
fish,
in all
so-
of this. But like,
I'm not defensive. I just don't.
it
Get your
feels a little
point.
bit like you're defensive, and I'm sorry if you're feeling a little bit defensive.
I'm
But
not
my whole
feeling
point
defensive
here,
at all, actually. I
my-
just don't. I'm trying to understand your point. So
my point is,
can,
don't exploit animals,
okay.
right? You have like even when you consume fish, why do the fish have to die for you?
We're human beings.
We can
From
choose
the
other
beginning
things.
of
Exactly.
time,
We're human beings. We
have-
can choose other things.
There, that's not how we evolved. And human beings need all kinds of different vitamins, nutrients, iron.
Which
So-
ones can't we get from a plant-based diet exactly? We can get everything we want from a plant-based diet.
I love a plant-based diet, so you're probably
Yeah.
talking to the wrong person. Like you need to talk to someone who's a
Sometimes I'm
rancher.
talking
or
like
somebody-
exactly the
somebody-
right person, because you're the one who's so right there, but you're still paying for some animals to be exploited for you.
Okay, well, I've
Right.
enjoyed our talk. I don't think I'm very helpful to you, but
Why not choose to no longer buy any animal products and
But
no
I
longer
don't
demand
really
their
buy
exploitation?
animal products,
You
so-
said you buy fish. Even if you do it once a week, you're still buying the exploitation of animals when there's no need for it,
oh, okay.
right?
Yep, got it.
Is it not the case? Or you refuse to take responsibility for it? Is that it?
I know, I get what you're trying to do. I just think you got to work on the argument because
What's my argument that I'm trying
your
to make?
argument is that you're trying to give rights to animals who you feel like are being exploited by human beings in the process of the way we eat, live, our environment. I get it. I get
No,
what
no,
you're
no.
doing.
I'm just trying to explain to you that you are responsible for the exploitation of certain animals. Not just I'm an animal rights activist and that's ultimately what I want. But in
Okay.
this conversation here, I don't think you're responsible for giving or taking away the rights of animals, except for the animals that are specifically exploited for you.
Got it.
Right? Like the
Okay.
chickens that are for eggs if you consume eggs, like the
Not really an egg person, but that's got it.
you know what I mean? I understand. I'm not trying to point a finger at you. I'm just trying to
I don't
explain to you
actually-
that when you consume fish, for example, those fish are still sentient beings who have an experience of life and who don't want to die.
I'm not sure about that. Like
You're not sure if they're
well,
sentient, or you're not sure if
no,
they
I
want to
mean,
die.
It's part of food. I mean, we eat.
You don't
food.
have to. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it. Well, it's not my preference, so you need
So
to talk
you
to
think
someone
it's
whose
okay to
preference
kill
is-
animals for preference?
No, I'm saying it's not my preference. You need to talk to someone who really likes to eat meat because I'm.
But you just said you eat fish. How do
Okay.
you not get that?
Okay. Well, thank you. I've really enjoyed this.
Do you think that one time you choose to kill an innocent animal is still not bad?
We just don't agree, and it's okay.
What
we don't
you
have to
think it's
agree.
okay to kill an animal once a week?
I think animals are killed for food. I think that is
For
the
you,
reality.
not for food, for you, for your choices.
For my choices.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do you think you can choose out something else?
I often do.
Okay, perfect. So
That's-
in those
so-
solutions, when you
and
that
what I'm
one time
telling
you do,
is you
why
should
not choose
probably
something
talk
else?
to someone who enjoys a good steak. I haven't had meat in over 30 years, so I'm not the best person to talk to.
It seems like you're the perfect person,
See, he loves a good steak,
but it seems like you're the perfect person to talk to.
but I'm not. And I
Because
really
you,
wanna thank
from time to
you.
time, you still choose to violate the rights of an animal when you can choose not to.
Well, I'm sorry about that. It was
Don't be
great
sorry
talking
to
you.
me. I'm just saying you have an alternative. You can choose to
I
be
love what you're
plant-based.
doing. I hope it works. Keep talking.
It only works if you change. That's all I'm
talking.
saying, okay?
Well, I
This
eat
isn't an
vegan,
attack
so-
on you. This is just, please stop oppressing animals.
Okay, I will stop oppressing animals.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Including fish. You guys want to have a conversation?
Yeah, we can have a conversation.
I am live on YouTube though.
That's okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube? Yeah. We're okay with being live on YouTube. Where do you
Okay.
want us to be?
It's fine there.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name's Ashley. This is Mitchell.
Hello. Hi, Mitchell. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
I'm just as a cow because I'm trying to speak up on behalf of cows.
I heard that with your
I heard you
conversation.
said. I heard you said you like steak, huh?
A little bit.
But do you know what steak is?
Oh.
Yeah, it's part of my muscle.
Not you. Personally.
Not you personally.
Not me personally,
Yeah.
no, but a certain cow, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think if that cow could speak like how I'm speaking to you now, they would like to be killed for you?
But that's how we get more meat.
That's how we get more meat.
That's how we get more meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how we do it. But I'm trying to say we do not need meat, and when we do it, we are being not nice to the animals.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was vegan for about a year. Unfortunately, my partner wasn't quite on the same track as my sister's vegan, another of my sister's vegetarian.
Yeah.
I completely support what you're trying to do here.
Yeah.
This is a really good
I'm
fight
trying
to
to have
fight.
conversations with people.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
easy,
it's,
though.
it's hard. I think the problem is that we're not provided with enough easy, accessible opportunities to be alternative. I think there are, unfortunately, our culture has grown into such a, and worldwide, such a meat-eating culture that we can't get away from it. And it's hard because unless loads of people change, which they're not going to right now because the other options aren't available, unless loads of people change, we're not going to swing it back the other way.
Are you from the UK? Is
I
it
am,
safe to
yes.
assume? There are a lot of options in the UK.
I agree, no, there are,
Yeah, yeah.
but they're not enough. There are not as many options for vegan alternatives as there are just to go and pick up meat.
I just want to say two things, okay? And I'm being direct here with you, okay?
Sure.
I'm going to be nice to him and very direct to you, okay?
I see.
Yeah, so I'm very direct to you. So the reality is, even if there is one single choice,
Yep.
that means we cannot justify choosing to kill an animal because there is that one choice. And we got to take responsibilities for our actions and not say for everyone else, right? Like
I agree.
a lot of the times when we have these conversations, we tend to speak about the broader public because it's easier than to take responsibilities for
I
our
agree.
own actions,
I agree.
right? So what I mean to say is we take responsibility for our own and we say, I do it because of this, I do it because of that,
Yep.
right? You have options. I understand some people may not, but you do, right?
Correct.
Do you think it's justified to choose to exploit an innocent animal if you have options?
Not at all.
Not at all, okay.
No, not at all. Since being vegan and learning about all the different options that there are,
Yeah.
I no longer eat eggs.
Yeah.
I will only eat meat that has been proven to be, and I've done a lot of research into like the British food safety standards and animal welfare standards and all these kinds of things. So I will only eat meat that I believe come from a reputable source where the animals are treated well before they are slaughtered. We are omnivores.
But imagine that, right? Like imagine I'm actually a cow speaking to you.
I know.
And afterwards, after we speak, they put me in a van and send me to slaughter. I had a good life. I managed to
Yeah.
speak to people on the street and
Yeah.
do whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it would be messed up if I just put in the back of a van now and somebody kills me. Right? Like I still want to live. Just because somebody gives me a good life does not give them the right to kill me. And I understand we are omnivores, which means we can eat both. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean we should eat both.
No, I understand. I understand your argument.
Yeah.
Do you eat avocados?
Do you eat
I don't eat
avocados?
avocados, no.
Why do you not eat avocados?
Mainly because they're very expensive. They
Okay.
also have a pretty high environmental
But-
footprint.
Right. Okay. So for that environmental footprint, which is what you're about to argue.
Yes.
So
Yeah. No, I don't
okay.
eat
So I
Yeah.
guess like it's not just fighting for the rights of the animals. It's also looking at what the alternatives then, the effect that has on the
I
world.
don't care about the environment necessarily. I mean, I care about the environment because I'm an environmentalist, just put it this way, but I'm not sitting here speaking about the environment, right?
Okay.
Like, if you want to eat avocados, no problem. I don't have a problem with that, right? I mean, I could explain to you what the environmental footprint of that is, but it's still monumentally better than any animal product anyway.
So
it doesn't really matter.
if the world turned vegan,
Yeah.
there wouldn't be enough ground space to actually
yes.
provide.
There would be, so we actually have not just one, but like up to 7 extremely reputable science studies,
Okay.
including from the, do you know what the IPCC is?
International Protection of Cruelty to something.
No, it's international. The International Panel for Climate Change.
Okay.
It's essentially the climate change part of United Nations.
Okay.
And what they said is based on every studies that they have, they make a report every year.
Yep.
And they said that if everyone in the world would go vegan, we would have we would free up 75% farmland. 75% less farmland we would have, because when we a lot of the times we forget that for the animals themselves we grow a lot of food to feed them.
Yeah,
We think that they
yeah.
maybe just eat grass or something.
Yeah, no,
but-
no, I know, no, I understand that. And then
Yeah.
obviously the pollution that comes off of the running of keeping the animals
Oh,
purely
it's
for
so
the
much
food
more
and all this.
obvious,
I know, yeah.
But you know, when I'm in my position, I would say that even if it were worse for the environment, I still think we should be vegan, because if it's worse for the environment to have humans alive, yet we don't say let's kill humans because they're bad for the environment, right? We take on human rights first. We say they're individuals, they want to live, that we,
Yeah,
we
you're
should
right. Yeah,
respect
you're
their
right.
rights.
No, I appreciate what you're doing here. No,
Yeah.
I completely agree. I think, like I say, if it were, I mean, I know that England, the UK, they're quite ahead of being able to provide
They
this
are,
kind of
yeah.
stuff, which is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And every restaurant you go to, they've got a vegan menu and all
Same
this
in
kind of stuff,
Amsterdam,
which is
by the
great.
way.
Pardon?
Same in Amsterdam, by the way.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes, because we've been looking around.
Yeah.
Like I say, my sister's vegan.
Yeah.
I've done veganism. For me, I'd be quite happy to be vegan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think because of the stigma, because of people just being set in their mindsets, it's so hard to sway it.
I know.
But I think
You're not responsible for what others do, right?
No.
I just think you're responsible for your own choices.
I would never be vegan.
you'd never be vegan.
Never.
I would like to ask you why. But being vegan doesn't mean it's not about food. It's about the animals.
The steak tastes nice.
Because steak tastes nice.
And
Because they taste.
bacon tastes nice.
And bacon tastes nice.
Yeah. But do you know how they kill pigs?
Yeah.
That makes me sad. It makes me so sad to know about that.
Can I
It's- yeah.
They burn them alive.
They put them in gas chambers.
Yes.
Very,
And pigs
very
are
bad.
intelligent, very
They're
intelligent
very
creatures, and to
Yeah.
watch, to watch their herd being taken.
If I had to do it myself, then I wouldn't.
You
So
wouldn't
why
do
is it okay for someone else to do it for
Yeah.
you? I'm doing your job for you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
We have this debate a lot.
yeah.
But they're doing it for you.
Yeah, you're paying
No, they're
somebody
doing
to
it
do
for you. If you're eating the meat, they're doing it for you.
And
So
the
why
animals-
does that make it okay for someone to kill a pig, for someone to gas a pig to death for you?
And they're also suffering. The human is suffering as well as the animal.
Yeah, there's an emotional trauma there.
Because I have to do it.
Oh, so it's okay for someone else to kill them for you?
Yeah.
For you?
Yeah.
What if it were a dog? Would you be okay with doing that to dogs?
Yes.
Oh, we're going to kill your dog. What's your dog's name?
I'll eat.
Remind me your dog's name?
I'll eat.
Remind me your dog's name.
To survive.
To survive?
Yes.
But we're not surviving, we're thriving. We're the human race and we're the most...
She's saying it's right.
So we're-
But if I had to do it.
But we don't have to. This is what this man is saying. What's your name,
Yeah,
sir?
a chip.
Tube.
Tip.
Tube. So this is what he's saying.
Yeah, we don't have
we,
to.
we don't
But-
have to.
But
But we're choosing to. It's a choice.
yes.
And you're choosing to kill animals.
Yes.
You're choosing to kill animals.
Yes.
Excellent. Good for you, mate.
Well, at least he admitted. So that's good. Let me give you a card, okay?
Oh, Alice is going to love that we've had this conversation.
Hey,
Thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping by. You have here Challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian, send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan.
Lovely.
I think you'll really enjoy the most important speech you'll ever hear. I think you'll love that. And you can also watch it with your partner. It's nothing gruesome. You may also like it, so maybe you'll watch it also.
Yeah, yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's just a good watch to learn a little bit. And then you make
Yeah.
choices for yourself.
I have seen all the videos.
It doesn't phase him for some reason.
That's
I don't-
fine. That's fine. You know, it's, you do you. But imagine if imagine if
do you, boo.
imagine if you're in the position of the animal, right? Like
Yeah.
that's why I'm sitting here as a
Yeah.
cow. Imagine if the animal could talk. What would you tell to a cow when they're going to a slaughterhouse for you?
I mean, there are so many similarities there with that concept and history, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's not go there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not good.
Thank you for stopping by.
You're most welcome.
Lovely meeting you.
Nice to meet
Have
you.
a good
Keep
one.
up the good
Cheers.
work.
Yeah.
See you later.
Enjoy Amsterdam, okay? She was nice, huh? Sure, Animal Justice 21. Oh, Jake, I should have put it on my new on my new card from now on. Handicap bro trolling you guys. First of all, I wouldn't call him that. I would call him. What do you call him? Less capable, maybe? I don't know what's the correct way of calling them. Him. Was he trolling us? I mean, a little bit, I guess. But you know, I was try to be nice to him. I tried to be also nice to her. Felt like a good conversation. Either way. Justice for the plants? Well, if you want justice for the plants, then you should be vegan because you would kill less plants, right? Justice for the plants means being vegan. Maybe we should just stop eating? Well, that's not what we're saying, is it? We're saying you can be healthy on a plant-based diet. It's so funny how people dodge this responsibility so much. By the way, it's extremely hot in this thing. I think you did a great job. I think so too. I think it was a good conversation, yeah. But the poor plants? Yeah, well, the poor plants, more of them are killed when you consume animal products. You wanna have a conversation? There's zero sufficient evidence that plants are sentient or conscious. Also that. But you know, Louis, the thing about it is that the reason why I don't want to start there a lot of the times is because all of these people who are bring plants into this whole thing, they're either A, being genuine, or B, being disingenuous and being trolling, right? If they're being genuine and they actually care about plants, then I think the most important thing is, instead of trying to explain to them why plants matter less, which we can't say that they do factually, right? They're not sentient. The one thing you could say is, well, you kill more plants, right, when you consume animal products, because animals are fed more plants in the process, and in order to eat the same amount of calories, you kill a lot more plants than you feed them to the cow, and then you exploit and kill the cow, or any other animal, right? So I like to come at that part, because if they're being genuine, that at least they understand the argument, right? If they genuinely care about plants. If they being disingenuous and they don't care about plants, then it's still like a really good gotcha towards them when they say that they do. They're like, well, what about the plants? But, well, if you care about plants, that you should want to kill as few of them as possible. So it's just, I feel like, yeah, okay, yeah, plants are not sentient, yeah, they don't have an experience of life. They matter morally to some extent, I guess, but not to the extent of a sentient being does. But still, even towards all that, with all that, you're still killing more plants in the process. And I think that's just the easiest thing for silly people to understand, right? Like, who would bring up plants? Like, come on, let's face it. Like, who in their right mind would say that cutting the grass and killing a cow is the same? Nobody in their right mind will say that cutting grass and chopping the head off of thousands of animals at a time is the same. It's just not. So, you know, country trolls come up with an original excuse. They can't, Raven, because there's no good excuse. That's the thing about veganism. It's a fucking superpower. It's a superpower. There's no good excuse against veganism. Everything is, it just isn't, and that's the sad. Oh my God, who sent some gift memberships over here? Sabi Coops, thank you so much, Sabi. Oh, Sabi, you warm my heart, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the support, everyone. I appreciate you guys. It wasn't an easy day today, was it? Well, I'm definitely gonna go home and cry after this. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be okay. Hey, you wanna have a conversation? Okay, have a good one. Chip, do plant lives matter morally? I don't know, Lois. I think, you know, we say that brains are the ones who generate consciousness, and we know that, and that's true. I would say it's a little bit of biological complexity can generate consciousness to some extent. I do think there is some moral aspect. Like, I would say a plant matters more than a mere object, right? So there is at least some small moral value to a plant rather than just a mere object. But it's hard, right? Because it just feels a little bit like a deflection when we talk about plants. When I speak up for when I'm here speaking up for animal rights, it's kind of like a deflection to talk about whether plants' lives matter. To some extent, they do. To some extent, and when I said that thing about complexities, what I was trying to say is that it's not out of the picture that maybe they won't on their own. But maybe at some point in life we as humans will create some form of sentient plant for some reason, and strictly coming out of complexity or some reason. Plants matter because they provide value to sentient beings. I agree with you, Lobo, on that one. They matter more because they provide that, but I still think a plant matters more than an object, even even in isolation, I think a plant will matter a little bit more. I don't know that. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I could be wrong. We get another one. Sabi Coops, you had also donation, Sabi. Get something good to eat today. Maybe try something new. Oh my God, Sabi Coops, thank you so much. I will. You know what? For that, Sabi Coops, I'm gonna get some vegan ham. I rarely get it, as I keep explaining to people. I rarely get vegan ham, but I'll get some vegan ham. Why do they matter, Lobo? I honestly don't. I cannot explain it, Lobo. But you know what, Lobo? Lodovik, we said we'll start a podcast, didn't we? Maybe this is what should be the first topic of the podcast. Maybe this should be the first topic of the first episode. So everyone, Lodovik and I, we were speaking, because Lodovik and I get into this really intense, interesting conversations about morality and consciousness. And we were thinking of, and he has a really good experience with, he's working on large language model, like he's I don't know what you would call your job. But I think it would be a really interesting topic. And you also have this view of, because I think you're Buddhist, but you're not spiritual in the way of religious. So it's interesting. I think it would be a really interesting thing. Chip, I think plants only morally matter if plants impact sentient beings. Okay, but I'm open to any new science-based evidence which demonstrates, yeah. You want to have a conversation?
Sure.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure.
Okay, second. You want to come here, Stitch and View? What's your name?
Tara.
Tara, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Tara, I'm dressed like a cow today.
I see.
Because I'm trying to speak up on behalf of cows.
Okay.
So I'll be speaking as a cow to you today, okay?
Sure.
So, do you consume any of my flesh or any of the products that come from me?
I do.
You do. Do you know what happens to me or members of my family or members of my species for those products? For example, why do you think I produce milk?
I don't know.
Why would you produce milk?
To feed the young.
Same reason for me. I only produce milk to feed my aunt. Do you think I get pregnant when I want to, or do you think farmers impregnate me?
Forcibly.
I get forcefully impregnated.
Yeah.
Somebody takes the sperm from a bull, then puts their hand in my ass and my anus to hold my cervix, to arrange it, and then they put semen in my vagina. They put me in a thing that colloquially is called a rape rack. So we understand kind of what it feels like for me specifically. When the babies are born, they're taken away from me. Do you know why humans do that?
No.
Because if the babies stay with me, they'll drink my milk. But humans want to take all my milk.
Right.
If the babies are born male, they don't produce milk. So what do you think happens to them?
Killed, I assume.
Yeah. And if the baby is born female, they will have the same fate as me.
Right.
Repeated impregnation. And once they're 6 or 8 years old, they get killed also. And we can live 24 years. So why do you think they get killed at 6 years old?
For meat production.
Mainly, yeah, but because repeated impregnation damages everyone's body continuously, and they're called spent cows, and they get forced into slaughterhouses because their milk production declines essentially. It's hard to get them pregnant, they can't stand up. They're no longer the milk-making machine that they were at the beginning.
Right.
Do you think I should be treated like a milk-making machine or as an individual?
As an individual.
Yeah, but none of this is reminiscent of me being treated like an individual, is it?
No.
And here comes the hard part. Do you think you have some responsibility in the matter?
I think so.
Yeah. And what can you do about that?
I can tell other people.
You can tell other people? Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing you can do, and that's true. But what else? Do you think you can choose to no longer pay for these products to be made for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever considered being vegan?
I was vegetarian for a while, but
Yeah.
not vegan.
Yeah. But do you understand kind of why people choose to be vegan?
Yeah.
Because this is the reason, what we do to animals. Being vegan is about respecting the rights of animals, and as a consequence, we don't use those products because of what happens to them. What do you think? Do you think you should be vegan?
I can try. I
You
can
can
try.
try. Yeah. But whether you succeed or not, I'm curious whether you think you should.
I think I should.
Yeah, because animals do deserve their rights, right? Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. And how many more animals should be exploited for you until you go vegan?
None.
None. None? You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me? I'm also a nutritionist, by the way, so if you have any questions for me, I'm vegan, I'm a nutritionist. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't think so.
Do you live here? Where do you live?
I live in America,
You live in America? Where in America, by the way?
Maryland.
Maryland. Oh, I'd love to say that I know where that is, but I don't really know. My sister lives in North Carolina, so.
Okay, I'm north of that.
You're north of that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, lovely. So, if you have a Walmart, there's a lot of good options in Walmart.
Okay.
That are pretty cheap. I think Costco also have some pretty good bulk tofu options and some pretty good vegan options. But I'll give you a card. So here you can learn about all the things that they do to animals. For example, in Dominion they show it, and in the most important speech ever here they just talk about it. So I think it's important that you learn about it. And Challenge 22, they hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day, and they help you go vegan for free.
Okay.
Do you think you can watch the most important speech ever here today, maybe, and until you watch it, don't consume any animal products?
Sure.
You make choices for yourself, and you seem like such an open-minded person. I didn't get a lot of that today, so I
No?
appreciate
Okay,
you. Yeah.
good.
You have moral responsibility because of that, okay? Have a great day.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Have a good one. Short but sweet conversation. She was really nice. I think I'm kind of done. I think I'm just gonna put the signs here, and if somebody comes, I'll talk to them. If not, I'm going to stop. I am pretty. Thank you, Sabi, again for the donation, and thank you for the multiple super chats. You know, some of the people here, they really believe in me and what I do, and I feel sometimes like an imposter because I really do try to do what I think is best for the animals, you know? Like, I really do think that being strict and firm and actually direct with people is the best way to go for the animals. I know a lot of people think cuddling them is a little bit better, but you know, I've been doing this for a while and I kind of tried everything, and I feel like this is the one that works the best. Not because, I don't know how I put it, because I feel like the urgency of it matters a lot, right? I feel like we reached a point in our society when kind of everyone kind of knows what we do to animals is fucked. But not everyone knows how urgent it is, how important it is to start today. As if we haven't had a conversation the last almost an hour or so. Yeah. Or if someone doesn't agree with me, they're a bad person. No, Faye Out, you can disagree with me. It's just that I would say what makes you a bad person, Faye Out, is if you choose violence towards innocent animals simply because you get pleasure from it when there is no need for it, right? I don't think what makes you, and I don't even think that makes you a bad person. That just makes you do bad choices. That's a bad choice. That's my whole point. Is this about animals? Yes, it is. Yeah, you just pay, you do a bad thing. Exactly, Lobo. You're not a bad person. You're just doing a bad thing. I think paying for animal products is a bad thing. We all did it. We were all there, you know? We just have to at least use our cognitive capabilities. We have to use that brain that we claim we're superior and that we can use, and actually think, because we can get food satisfaction, we can get great clothes, we can get everything we need without exploiting animals. Yeah, even the trolls learn. Yeah, thank you, Sabi. Thank you. As I said, I know some people here appreciate me, and I feel appreciated by you, and I really value it, so thank you for that. What's wrong with animals? Frank Scalini, there's nothing wrong with animals. I'm just here because I'm here to speak up for them. I'm dressed as a cow because I try to tell people what happens to cows. You know, cows are forcefully impregnated. They have their babies taken away from them. They get exploited for their milk. Their babies, if they're born male, they get killed. If they're born female, they get repeated impregnation like their mother. And cows also get killed the minute that their milk production declines. It's pretty fucked up. I guess you're a bad person when you do it with full knowledge. Yeah, I don't know, Lobo. Even if you do it with full knowledge, I don't know if necessarily, like, it's hard for me to define what a bad person is. I think you're doing a bad thing still, right? And you might be, if you're doing it knowingly, that does make it worse. It's hard to say. But yeah, that's kind of where it is. If someone had the ability to go vegan, then good, do your best. But not all can for health reasons. Well, RD, if that's genuinely true, then it's a different case scenario, isn't it? But most of the times people just use that as an excuse and they brush it under the rug. They say, well, I can't be vegan, when they never even looked into it, whether they can or not, right? They say, I cannot do it. Why? Simply because they don't want to be bothered to even try. That's the thing about it. That's what it is. Because if you truly need animal protein, which I've never heard of a single case, and I am a nutritionist, but if you truly think that you need animal protein, then what you could do is at least not go for the sentient animals. Couldn't you? You could at least go for the ones that we at least know that they may not be sentient, right? It's like this whole idea that you have to kill a cow. No, none of that is true. And even if you, let's imagine, hypothetically speaking, you don't have to do dairy, you don't have to do milk, right? And even if you did have to, you don't have to do it every day. Like, I'm just like, it's clearly an excuse, right? Because if you consume animal products, it's most likely like an excuse. I haven't met a single person who couldn't be vegan. And even if, like in all, I keep saying even if, because no matter how much you narrow the scope, the exploitation that these animals go through, you can always skip it. And that's the whole point that we're trying to say. Didn't Will Smith's son go vegan and had health problems from it? I don't know. Who cares? So if Will Smith eats meat and has health problems, does that mean that that eating meat gives you health problems? It's ridiculous, right? Like, obviously you can have a healthy plant-based diet because that's what science says. What did you say, David? I saw you wrote something and I forgot to see it. I didn't read it. You're lurking and... Wait, I'm scrolling back up. Oh, I can't find it. 40-year-old vegan. Awesome, David. Oh yeah, who cares about sick people? Well, Faye Out, you definitely don't care about sick people if you're the one consuming animal products. Because if you actually cared about sick people, you would do something about it, wouldn't you? Because you know what? You consuming animal products, you who is a healthy person who can choose to be vegan, all you're doing is creating less options for the people who cannot do it. So if you claim to care so much and speak so much for the people that cannot be vegan, if you're so concerned about the people who cannot be vegan, you should be vegan because you are the one who can do it. You are the one who has the option. And you choosing to be vegan makes other people who cannot also have options. It's pretty fucking stupid. Hey, thank you so much, Peg. Oh my God, Peg also, thank you. These arguments, man, every single fucking time, we get these ridiculous, like almost stupid arguments. Oh, what about this situation? What about these people? You never cared about these people. Why all of a sudden you start caring about plants, about other people, when you never cared? Why even your own health? I'll bet you $100 that none of these people even care about their health. They just say, well, what about health? What do you mean? I'm sure you eat at McDonald's. McDonald's is not healthy. You don't care about your health. I'm sure you do shit that's unhealthy for you. You don't care about your health. You just care about your health the minute that somebody tells you that you're doing something immoral. You use it as a justification, just like you use religion as a justification. It's all blatant and it's disgusting. Just be the nice person. Just be a nice person. Just be nice. All animals deserve to live. Nobody deserves to be forced into a slaughterhouse exploited. Can we get some W's in the chat for Peg, everyone? Because Peg did something amazing and I forgot to say it. Thank you so much, Peg. Are humans or animals more important? Depends on who you're asking. I'm a vegan Christian. That's perfectly fine, Taimo. I only bash on religious people when they use their religion to justify violence or oppression or any forms of oppression. I don't have a problem with religion per se. I'm not religious myself. And I don't think kids should be taught religion. But if you as an adult choose to believe in something, that's perfectly fine and I don't have a problem with it. They don't know how to be nice. Yeah, they don't, isn't it? I want to give a shout out to Draculum and Tone. Both Draculum and Tone were the first to comment on the stream when it ended. In case you don't know, when the stream ends, we give a shout out to people who comment first. Draculum and Tone were both equal at the same time commented, and then they were both first. So shout out to Draculum and Tone. And I want to give a shout out to Linda for finding the secret number today and the thumbnail. In case you don't know, we have a secret number in our thumbnail. And the first one who finds it gets a shout out. I'm asking you, are animals or humans more important? Both morally and not morally. Depends on the animal, depends on the human. For me, right? You're asking for me. Depends on the animal, depends on the human. For example, I would say that my dog, but they sadly died, my dog. Tasha was an amazing dog. But she mattered to me than you, for sure. Yeah, morally, in all ways, she mattered a lot more to me than you did. And then you ever will, Faye out. I'm just saying, I don't know who you are, right? So a member of my family, regardless of their species, will matter more than you. My family matters more than you. None of that matters, right? Then, as a general sense, probably most humans matter more than most animals to me. But your choice every single day when you're choosing to exploit an innocent animal isn't between exploiting a human or an animal. Your choice is between exploiting an animal or not. So regardless, if someone matters less to you, that does not give you the right to exploit them. I hope you understand that. And Chip was the first to comment in chat. Was I? More important to him. Yeah, like I'm just trying to explain to you that none of those stuff matters. Like, it's not the gotcha you think it is. I'm a 17-year-old autistic person. I'm vegan for 1 year. It just bothers me when people like the vegan teacher and brutal vegan are cursing on Christians. Well, for good matter, huh? You've been vegan for a year. Maybe go more into the vegan circles and see exactly why people bash on Christians. Because Christians use their religion to justify the violence for animals. Not once, several times. That's crazy. His dog is more important than a human being. Yeah, my dog was more important than you, for sure. To me, Faye out, my dog was more important than you are, yes. I don't know who you are. Faye out, literally, like if you die tomorrow, Faye out, I couldn't give two shits because I don't know who you are. I think what matters is your life matters to you. I would never oppress you because I know your life matters to you. I would never oppress like an animal also because their life matters to them. And I don't want to be oppressed myself because my life matters to me. It's nothing, none of that matters. No scale of value matters. At the end of the day, what matters is that they value their life. You don't need to oppress them, so don't oppress them. It's as simple as that. Yeah, many people do say, God, it's okay. My animals are my family and they matter most. Yeah, exactly, Raven. I'm only vegan in my family. I asked my sister yesterday. She reckons no, I'll be hungry. I'm also the only vegan in my family, so I get that. It's hardly less cruel. Kids are dying from it. Kids are dying from what? Was your dog vegan? Yes, when I was vegan, my dog was also vegan. Because I wasn't always vegan when I had my dog. Imagine this guy is trying to say that vegans are crazy for valuing dogs like a family member. Does he like his dad or mom more? Right? Hey, you wanna have a conversation? It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's a very good example, David. Do you like your dad more or your mom more? Yeah, tell me. That's a very good example, David. Very smart one. Which one is it? Which one do you value more, your dad or your mom? Oh, you value your mom more? Oh, that must mean it's okay to kill your dad. Haha, gotcha. No, it doesn't. You see, it doesn't matter. No matter how you scale it. Who matters more, your mom or your partner? you always get into this position. You can always create this where some people would matter more than others. Doesn't mean you cross the line and kill somebody who matters less. Do you still have contact with your family? Yeah, of course I do. Yeah. You know, it was very difficult at first being vegan with my family. It was very, very difficult. But I learned to accept them, you know. It was very difficult in a lot of ways because for me the most difficult part was with my family was when I went for a video that I didn't even publish, by the way. Maybe at some point we'll watch the videos together, where I went to a sanctuary where they rescued chickens. And I was speaking to the girl there who was in charge of the sanctuary, and she was very young. And she was telling me how her parents went vegan for her. Her parents went vegan for her. I remember, like, I was somewhere in the middle of the Netherlands, and I took the train there, obviously. And when I came with the train back, I don't know, at some point I started crying in the train because I'm like, I don't think my parents would ever do that for me. And I was right, because then I challenged them about that. And I said, hey, listen, I'm not just vegan, I'm an animal rights activist. Like, you should at least try to be vegan for that, to respect me if you can't respect the animals. It was a really big fight, and we didn't speak for a while, and it's all okay now, you know. They're not vegan, obviously, they're doing their thing. And we never go into these conversations anymore because every time we do, we just end up fighting, and they end up being annoyed. But you know, you need some people around you. You know, you need some family. So don't isolate your family, I would say. Just ignore this one bad thing they're doing, I guess, right? Can we do? And it also, you know, you being around your family does make them consume less animal products at the end of the day, right? It's sad, but it is what it is. It's the world we live in. Was your dog vegan? I just said that when I went vegan, I didn't even have my dog when I went vegan, by the way. But I was plant-based for a while before being vegan. I wasn't vegan, I was plant-based. And yes, when I was plant-based, my dog was also plant-based. With the nutritious food that was nutritionally adequate, yes. She was very healthy. She was lovely. I love Tasha. Still think about her a lot these days. So you ignore that they non-vegan? Yeah, essentially I ignored that part. Yeah, I ignore it because I don't think they do it because they're bad people. I just think they're suffering. I think they're just suffering from cognitive dissonance. I think they're just in a position where they're not really that aware of what they're doing. My mom no longer eats meat after all these conversations. Pharmacist in your stream. Hey, nice to see you here. My mom no longer eats meat because she just cannot after seeing all the stuff that I showed in the streams and everywhere. But she still consumes dairy products, so it's, what can I tell you? So, you know, it's very, like, that's the thing, isn't it? Being vegan is like waking up to a world of injustice, isn't it? It's like, it's not necessarily that it's hard to, all the practice about it, like choosing animal products and all this stuff is difficult. None of it is. The difficult part is waking up and seeing the world for what it is, a fucked up place where injustice happens left and right, and where people, when they're shown the injustice that they're doing, instead of asking how can I change, what can I do to stop, they lash out and they start saying stuff like, they either lash out and like, well, you're doing this thing, or they're like, yeah, but it's not that bad. Yeah, I get pleasure. Like all these ridiculous excuses, right? That's the hard part about being vegan, the dystopia, we call it a bit. But otherwise, it's fucking easy being vegan. But I don't think you should run away from the truth, right? Like, you know, remember the the red pill, blue pill thing in Matrix. I don't remember which one it was that kept you in the Matrix and which one took you out and showed you the truth. That's kind of how being vegan is. It kind of sounds fucked up because it sounds like a conspiracy or something, but it kind of is like that, because once that click is formed in your head and you see the reality of it, you kind of see we call it the matrix, right? You kind of see this red pill equals true. Yeah, it's kind of that. You kind of start seeing. You cannot not unsee it anymore, right? You kind of see. You see the fucked upness of it, and obviously there will be people who, once they see it, just like you saw in the Matrix, there was that one guy, I forgot his name, the Tank, right? Was it? No, Tank was the big guy, the big black guy. I forgot the name, but there was the one guy in the Matrix, right, who wanted to go back in the Matrix because he said ignorance is bliss, right? No, not Neo, obviously. The one who wanted to betray Neo. The one who was a former partner of Trinity. I forgot his name. Cypher. No, it wasn't Cypher. No, Cypher was the other guy. Cypher was the other guy who was in charge of the console. I forgot his name. But either way, you know, like, you will also have vegan people who are like, it's fucked what's happening around, and then they're like, well, I'll just go back. It was Cypher? Okay, maybe it was Cypher then. I just told my dad I don't want to support doing that to animals, and he didn't say anything. It's not my job to convince him. He didn't convince me. Yeah, that's fine, you know, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I always liked to fight against injustice. I'm just one of those people who fights against injustice, and it's funny because the reason why I do that is because my parents taught me to speak up against injustice. My parents taught me to be the person who doesn't just go with it, who doesn't just let other people get beaten up or something like that, but actually says something. And the minute that I did, they didn't, which is weird. It's hard, or whatever. It is what it is, you know. It's hard. It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing with your parents. It's a hard question, and it got a little bit soft and emotional just now. So, yeah. Somebody asked, Abdul Rahman, can you do interviews? Can I have conversations with people? Yes, once per week I'm on Discord, and maybe you subscribe and you can see me there. Cypher is correct. I don't know, man. The thing about it, though, the difference between that movie and this is that you being hooked up to the Matrix, right, like where Cypher wanted to do, hurt only himself. But you choosing to buy animal products doesn't just hurt yourself or your ignorance, right? Like I have no problem with people that are plant-based in particular, and then that don't buy any animal products. My problem is with the people that buy animal products because they demand the violence towards animals. It's the animals that are exploited. That's the problem, right? That's why I'm doing here. This isn't about you or me. You can choose to be ignorant your whole life, and I couldn't give two shits. It's when your ignorance affects others that's the problem. You understand that? That's the problem. So you can be ignorant your whole life. Just be plant-based and ignorant. Well, he knows that I'm on, but you're right. That's why you're the man, and I respect your work. Thank you for being here. It takes a lot to deal with people who are on that. Yeah, Cyrus, it does. And there's easy days, and there's hard days, and there's all kinds of days, you know. That's why their engineering takes that make you allergic to meat. Oh, the big city. That's such a stupid thing to say, bro. No, bro. Oh, God. The Lone Star tick wasn't engineered. They've been here for a long time. They just started multiplying a lot recently because of climate change. Well, quelle surprise. And you don't become allergic to meat, you become allergic to red meat. You should be wearing rags or clothes you made yourself. Why? Yeah. Yeah, you see, and all these people, y'all are missing out. Meat is fine. Yeah, because you can't for a second Faye out speak about the animals, can you? Because if you actually started speaking about the victims of your choices, if you actually started speaking about how animals are exploited abused and slaughtered for you, if you actually started speaking about that, what would it do to you? You would no longer be able to easily justify it. Because in that moment, you would do what this other person is doing, right? Lash out. It's so predictable. That's what it is. It's just predictable, stupid behavior. And you can do better. You can generally do better. I think everyone has at least a basic understanding that there's no need to exploit animals, and you have at least the minimum amount of empathy to understand how an animal would feel if you force them in that situation. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'm gonna go cry, get myself some vegan ham, and somebody says that I'm getting paid by the European government to push propaganda. Oh God, bro, I wish. Please, please contact the European government to pay me. Please. Oh, that would be amazing. I fucking...
subjective.
Sure, I'm sure they are, brother. Why is he walking here? He always walks by the museum. Please, somebody, contact the European government and tell them to pay me, please. That would be amazing. That would solve at least one of my problems. Jack, take it down a notch, Jack. Take it down a notch, okay? I think stopping exploitation of animals is a good thing, but we still exploit others by just existing in a first world country. Like the clothes we buy, for example. I buy my clothes secondhand, bruh. I haven't bought new clothes in at least 7 years. Maybe I bought a pair of pants. No, not even that, no. I haven't bought new clothes in quite a long time. Jack says you want me to come over. Jack, pipe down, man. I think you need a little bit of a timeout. Maybe that will calm you down a little bit. Yeah, I know, Lewis. I already gave a shout out to Jackaloam. And I want to give shout outs also to everyone who donated. Thank you so much, everyone. It really does help. And tomorrow, I don't know if tomorrow I'll be live, because tomorrow we'll be doing... so next week, on Saturday, we'll have an experiment where we do an alien experiment, just as an alien. Not just me, but multiple other people. We're doing it kind of like a street performance. And tomorrow we're going to go there and practice it. So we'll do that tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll have time to be live. Well, that's what's going to happen tomorrow. But either way, if not, Sunday I'm going to be doing the We the Free, and before that I'll definitely be nice. Yeah. Aliens, yeah. Sounds good. And next week we'll have another week of activism, and we'll have a good week where we'll do a lot of stuff. And I think on Tuesdays we'll do some chilling together. So if you guys want me to watch something in particular, tell me. If not, I'll just I'll get some more videos myself. That way we found out they can be pretty cringe. And Drac, look over there. Thank you so much, Tone. Can we get some numbers in the chat for Tone? Soy Daddy. Oh, that was a distraction for Draculum. Yeah, Tone. You know, like, Draculum is clearly very fast, but you're also very fast, aren't you? Like, I never understand how you guys finish all this. I never understand. Tone is here. Neil, what's happening, Neil? What's happening there? Oh, he's blocking you, okay. Because I like you, Neil. Yeah, they never happen. Go debate a farmer. Yeah, sure. Send a farmer my way. I'll easily debate a farmer, no problem. Go debate a farmer. Why would you take me from my responsibility away? I want others to be responsible for what I'm doing, not me.